Yeah. Fuck what a nigga say, I feel like Dre. Man, the game is thick. Suckers wanna play and load my K until that bitch click. Big stick, hanging out the bottom of my 4-5. No lie, if I whip it out, somebody gon' die. Only time you hard is on the gram when you go live. Flexing with a tube but never blam, I'ma blow mine. Don't show mine until it's go time. Nah, you can't hold mine. Yeah, I got the whole mine, I'm on the goal line. And I'm going for 6, watch me up the scope. Caught him at the stove, he was with his hoe. Had to let him know, that's your ass, you don't get it past. You reap what you sow. Why you speaking low? Speak up, boy, you been a hoe. Boy, you been a bitch, get off dick, tryna steal my drip. Look up in the air, you see me, I'm fly as bird shit. Never on no nerd shit, why you on that lame shit? You don't want no smoke, you get smoke with who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? Lame ass niggas talking about they in some gang shit. Nigga, you was a bitch, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, you was a hoe. Nah, you ain't no hoe, cause hoes get dope. Man, your pussy ass a cat.
We fucking live, my niggas.
Tell him free to act. Feeling free of rat, you know he told how you sleep with.
Hard to Start podcast, man. We back with another one. This is the Orange Juice in a Blunt for Breakfast morning show. Let me see if this shit works.
Orange juice in a blunt for breakfast. Finna hit the block. About to pipe.
Come on now, y'all know what it is, man. It's Saturday morning, 7 o'clock. We trying to wake y'all game up. Wake your game up. If you missed it, go ahead, go run that back, man. We trying to wake your game up each and every morning with these live shows, man. Like I said, Wake Your Game Up is on the Gen Wealth network, man. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, man. We dropping all the fantasy isms, all the latest football talk, man. We coming with it, hosted and founded by Mr. Bogard, Scott-Free, man. Talk to me, bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You could also find the Wake Your Game Up show simulcasting to the Guru Nation podcast, as well as right here on the home of the Heart to Start, where you gotta have nuts of a champion.
Come
you know
on, man.
And yeah, man, we just we having fun, man. You know what I mean? We definitely thoroughly enjoy bringing you all them good isms. You know what I'm saying? And welcome to another episode of OJ and the Blunt for Breakfast, man. Slim, how you doing, brother?
Yes, sir. Chilling, man. It's cooling. You know what I mean? Another day, another dollar, man.
I heard that, buddy. You
Facts.
heard? As they say in New York, you heard?
Come on, now. Y'all week been good so far? We only got this day and tomorrow, but the week been good so far?
Yeah, man, you know, shit. Just chilling, dealing with some bullshit early this week, but you know, it's all gravy, everything all worked out, you know what I mean?
I mean,
try and throw a little something into that week to try and knock us off our rocker, but we always stay on our pivot, man. Shout out to UPT TV, Urban Politicians TV. Stay on your pivot at all times. I fuck with Brett content tough, man. 100%. No
is
matter.
That Brett from the Steelers?
Huh?
Is that Brett from the Steelers?
Nah, he just a regular dude. He out of Houston. It's a
never mind. I was thinking of the Pivot podcast, but you was talking about
shout out to the pivot too.
Yeah, but your brother was right though. We definitely got to stay on our pivot. Bro was right.
It's facts, man. We ain't letting nothing knock us off our rocker, bro. 100%, man. Them is facts, man.
And I ain't gonna hold you. I have been referred to as off his rocker on one time or another. You know what I mean? So, like, what's wrong with this guy? He's off his rocker.
No, it was facts, bro. Hey, I got a few nicknames that I might let out during some of these shows that's gonna make y'all laugh like a mother. Everything. No facts. One of my nicknames is Hopper. So my cousin's in Oakland. Since I'm like 6'1.5", damn near 6'2", which ain't that tall, but however it is.
It is to me. I stand at a mere mortal size at 5'7". I'm just a mere mortal.
Man, that's like how tall my dad was. My dad was like he about 5'9", 5'10", but I don't know where I get my height from.
See, my little man, he's already like half my size right now, and he's 5, and I'm like, please God, don't let him be short like me. You know what I mean? Like,
he might be a hooper.
I
he
mean,
might have a size for the hoop.
They were saying he got because all my pops is 5'8", so I'm even shorter than my pops. But like my uncles, all of them, they're all 5'11", 5'10". My grandpa was 6 foot flat. So I'm like, it's somewhere there in my ancestry. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hopefully my son picked up that one.
Yeah, see, like my uncles, my uncle and my grandpa on my dad's side, my grandpa's other sons, they got the height. Or yeah, my grandpa's other son. No, wait. No, his brothers. I take that back. Because my dad he don't got no other brothers by his dad, but his mom, he got 2 brothers. But that's kind of like where my height come from. So one day, I'm just probably about 10, 11 years old, maybe younger than that. I'm at my cousin's house and I'm watching cartoons. But you know how you can sit on your knees and your knees behind you? So one of my cousins came in and they like, man, you look like a grasshopper sitting like that or some old shit. I said,
so they call you Hopper.
The whole house was dying, and from that day then, bro, they call me Hopper. That's just they like only 2 years apart. They sisters. And so that's one of their nicknames for me, bro.
That's kind of funny. I got a lengthy ass cousin. We call Mantis because he looked like praying mantis.
Mantis, so my mom.
He'd be chilling like this and shit. Like, oh man, shout out to cousin, bro.
Oh, everything. Shout out to the cousins, man.
Shout out to the Mantis, bro. You know what I mean? The praying mantis.
Hey, them is your nieces that did that to me. So my Uncle Derek in here. That's Kiki and Tron that did that at your brother house at Porky House. On everything. That's my uncle right there. Them is your nieces. Your nieces are the ones that gave me the X-Lax too. If you know what X-Lax is, and it was only a one bathroom house, 2 cousins had to share.
They did that to you as a joke?
Yeah, it's prank sitting with me and my cousin.
Oh man, we did that to the homie on his birthday back in the days. See, you know what's funny when you're a kid growing up?
Top of the morning, bro.
Top of the morning. But you know, okay, I don't know how it was for y'all when y'all was growing up, but like when we was teenagers, if it was the homie's birthday, we're gonna beat his ass.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, like it's just what it is, right?
Get it today,
and then we get turned up. And then one of the homies, he took it to the next level. Like, we're pouring shots up, and he's like, this is for you right here, birthday boy. Gives him a special shot, and he takes it like nothing. Boom. And then 10 minutes later, he's in that bathroom just shitting. And he's like, I put X-Lax in this shit. I'm like, yeah, you cold. We already beat his ass. I'm like, it's the day he was born. I swear when it was my birthday, I was in the cut. I was like, fuck that.
I ain't fucking with y'all.
You about to body shot the fuck out of me.
Oh, my mama.
That's love, right? That's real homies right there. Happy birthday, bro. Boom. Everything start setting it off. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah, kids used to do some dumbass shit. Remember open chest?
Oh, yeah. That shit hurt it.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, walk around like this. I'll be holding my backpack straps like, look, fuck that.
Bro, oh, my mama walking around doing that. Hey, did you go see the movie yesterday, big bro?
Nah, unfortunately, when my 11-year-old, she wasn't feeling well at school, so I ended up picking her up early from school. And then, yeah, it was just, you know what I mean? I wasn't finna do, I couldn't really dip out. And then like today we got unfortunately we going to another viewing, man. My rest in peace to my partner's daughter. She lost her battle with terminal cancer, man. And it's kind of rough, man. So that's why I really appreciate y'all, because doing stuff like this kind of, you know what I mean? It's a little mini escape, you know what I mean? Because the reality right now is kind of tough, you know what I'm saying? Like she was friends with my daughter too. She's same age as my oldest, so it's kind of tough, man. You might have heard of my boy, bro, DJ J Spin, who's the Hood Stars DJ from the beginning. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, you was telling me about that.
Yeah, that's my guy, and they live out in Tracy now, so we don't really got to truck it too far. But but anyway, so my girl, she's getting her nails done and doing all these extra shit. So I was just like, fuck, I'll be at the crib with the kids. You know what I mean?
Off top.
Yeah, but I'm finna watch that thing. Like I'm real serial about the Marvel joints, and I've been upset with Marvel for the last couple releases. Why where I feel like I'm watching it because I'm so like pot committed. You know what I mean? I'm just invested, and like, but this one's supposed to be good. You know what I mean?
The last ones haven't been that good.
I mean, like I grew up in this shit, so like it's either they're destroying some source material that I had an appreciation for, or like it's stories from the early 2000s, because that is 20 years ago. So they're and I wasn't in the comics by then. I'm in high school already. You know what I'm saying? So I was already out the game type of shit. So a lot of times I don't even know what's going on, and I'm kind of a stickler for that. You know what I mean? Like I don't really like for example, if they was to write the story of GuchinniJD and the movie came out and I watched it, and I'd be like, they got him as a painter. He worked for the union, bro. I'll be mad if they changed the detail. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be upset about that shit. It bothered me. You know what I mean?
Especially like you said, man, I grew up on this shit, so I know the storyline. You motherfuckers is adding shit, taking shit away.
Yeah, they call it redcon. It's a term. Like when you go back and change something, change the history of it. You know what I mean? Just for the future's purpose. Like, oh, well, I mean, sometimes they'll redcon just for the sake of helping the bottom line. Like, for example, they're like, all right, Little Mermaid, boom, she's black now. You know what I mean? And then, like, in Disneyland, you can't have the black Ariel in the same place at the same time as the white Ariel. Because, you know, they be having the people play the characters and walking around the park and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, it's like they redconned it, but now it's like a multiversal thing. You know what I mean? Or like, but they do that a lot these days. You know
That's
what I mean?
how they do the GTA storyline. So all the video games that came out before the fucking 360 and the PS3, those characters can't be in the new
oh, word. So like CJ and like
CJ can't be in there. I think the only new niggas is from
I threw it back on with CJ because that was the last GTA I ever played, the San Andreas or whatever.
Yeah. I just started San Andreas all over again. Oh my, because I never beat that game.
That game was tough. Plus, like, my favorite thing to do was just I would go into a level that I already had passed, and then I would just shoot. I would just walk up to a stranger, boom, dome call, and then like, it's on. Where's the cop?
Yeah, my cousin been telling me, man, why you don't put the cheat codes in? I'm saying, man, I'm trying to play the game.
Yeah, I'm taking the boys on one. You feel me? Sometimes I'll do the cheat code and just so you got all the weapons, you know.
Right, that's what he was telling me to
I'll
do.
Run around with the samurai sword, like.
And then I'm telling him how I get health. I forgot how to get health on the game. Then I'm like, oh, you got to go to the motherfucking Taco Bell. Everything.
Taco Bell's the trap spot, man.
Let me see. I'm gonna put myself on mute. We get into the first topic. Fire this shit
up. Oh, man. Top of the morning once again, and y'all.
100%. Top of the morning to everybody, man.
Top of the morning.
Let's get into it. The first one, hopefully this will get somebody to give us something to smile about, laugh about, and hopefully this is gonna get some of us paid. 100%. Let me put myself on mute.
Ring camera? Well, you may be getting some cash very soon.
It's all part of a multi-million-dollar settlement with the federal government. Fox 35's Marlisa Goldsmith live in our alert center with the details. Marlisa?
Manny and Luann, we're talking a settlement of $5.6 million between Amazon and the Federal Trade Commission. Now, the issue, privacy violations involving the popular cameras. If you are
They are one of the most popular smart home devices on the market. Sales of Ring doorbell cameras topped 5 million in 2022. And now some of those buyers are eligible for a slice of a multi-million-dollar payout. The Federal Trade Commission accused the Amazon-owned company of several violations. First, Ring allowed its employees and contractors to access customers' private videos. Second, the company failed to implement security protections, allowing hackers to take control of consumers' accounts, cameras, and videos. And finally, Ring allegedly used footage from cameras to train algorithms without any consent.
At least there is an indication of wrongdoing.
Security expert David Benson says the settlement actually highlights a bigger problem.
I think it's a step in the right direction, but whether or not there's enough teeth in this to deter it happening again, I'm not so sure. And I think better, proper regulation, as we're hearing all over, whether we're talking about platforms like TikTok, or Snapchat, whatever it might be, there has to be some regulation. And right now at the federal level, there is zero regulation.
Ring just agreed to a $5.6 million settlement over those accusations. More than 117,000 Ring users are eligible for a refund of about $47. Ring released a statement saying that hackers stole emails and passwords from other companies to log into accounts of certain customers. Benson says there are things you can do to protect yourself.
People.
Damn, I got the Ring camera all over my joint too.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my $47 at?
You should be receiving something in the mail here pretty soon saying that you are eligible for that motherfucker, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
Hey, I got some Ring camera adventures, bro. That was just like the whole reason I had to get one, bro. I might have told the story before, but like there was well, not even allegedly, but there was definitely a brothel right next to my house, and they were using my Addy. You know what I mean? To send the Johns to. Yeah, because they had a vantage point they had a straight look at a visual on my house, so they could see from a window. So they would send the Johns to my address, and then they would get a look at them, and it'd be like, "Oh, boom, right here, turn around." You know what I mean? That's crazy. So I got the Ring camera, and I had bro, I had countless videos of these perverts trying to get their rocks off. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. You can't trust shit now these days.
You can't
for real though.
You know, I think that comes from people ordering the actual service. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a service that
versus just use the device.
Yeah, I don't order no fucking service. I don't need device.
Yeah, where you can just have the live feed, but it doesn't save anything.
No, not that, but people order just
the security services. Period.
Yeah, like where you get the surveillance and they can actually see what's going on.
Yeah,
I don't need that part. So you gotta be smart when you're using these new devices though, because it ain't shit safe now these days, man.
I think Nas, I know this is kind of random, but Nas, I think he was one of the first one of the investors on the first wave of this.
Yeah, you know. But, I mean, shit, he just
balling off the Ring camera. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's just trying to make his money.
Nas?
Yeah.
I like how you said we can't trust anything. We just talked about a story last week where all the computers were shut down. You know what I mean? And Brett got the head of that dude, whoever was doing that software update, he got on camera and he was highly defensive about that shit. You know what I mean? So that lets me know that, in my opinion, that wasn't no motherfucking software update failure. That was a little bit more to the story. You know what I mean? Now we got
there was something afoot.
AT&T get hacked. You know that for they hold customers in 2022, I think it was the whole text messages and phone numbers that you call. You know what I mean? So here it is now. We got hackers.
Sounds like somebody's angry girlfriend took it to the next level.
I didn't even know that Ring was owned by Amazon. Amazon is one of the top companies there is in the whole world. Jeff Bezos, one of the richest mans there is, and your company get hacked, or a subsidiary of the Amazon is the top, and then you got the branches, the olive. You know what I mean? And it's part of your shit, and your shit get hacked like that, bruh. And other hackers getting video, nigga. The company is using the video in my house to train their people, and you ain't let me know that you're using my video in my house, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
$47 ain't enough. $5 million and you made $5 million in sales last year?
Yeah.
Come on, man. What kind of, bro? That's not cheap, bro. And so not only
did they say 500 million or 5 million?
No,
I thought I heard 5 million, and I thought that was super low. But so they said 500. Okay, that makes sense.
That's what it was. 500.
No,
I think it was 5.
I couldn't really hear what she said. I thought she said 5.6 in profits, and I was thinking that's really low. But then I think I might have misheard it. If she said the 500, that makes sense.
Now, like you see, the biggest business right now is data.
100%.
So I think these hackers, they get the information and they sell it. You know what I'm saying? They sell it, and these companies use it to market their products. I think it's just a big, business going on behind this. I don't think it's just just hack it. Ain't nobody just hacking just to hack now these days. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're a little kid. If they're an adult, they hacking for a reason. They hacking for a profit. You know what I'm saying? They get the data, get all these people information, and then they sell it, or they sell it to motherfuckers on the black market, and they use that data to market shit to,
Remember when the Americans were on Iran about their nuclear weapons and whatnot, and their facility was like underground? They had somehow, some way got somebody to just plug in like a thumbnail or something, like to upload something, and that thumbnail happened to have a little Trojan whatever, and they got up in their system and started systematically fucking the Iranians' little factory up, you know what I mean, till that shit just imploded type shit, you know what I mean? So it's like, let's best believe that if we can do that shit, everybody else is. And they actually just popped a little warehouse in Russia where it was just a bunch of hackers in that thing, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they was foxing with the American Jones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's big business, man. You just gotta watch what you're doing when it comes to these surveillance cameras and all this bullshit. Like, there ain't nothing really
man.
safe now these days,
When
man.
you update your phone, right? I don't even know what I'm agreeing to. I'm like, hurry up, update my phone. I'm watching this thing on YouTube. I'm like, I'm like, hurry up. I'm looking at the bar chart.
Glad you brought up your phone because I'm glad you brought up your phone because when you go to your phone, you know how sometimes your passwords be saved when you go to log into certain websites or certain things you got to pay bills for or what. Sometimes that shit it'll let you know your shit has been compromised. And that's part of, you never know. Like I said, I'm an AT&T user. I had AT&T, like the number that I got. I didn't have that motherfucker for almost 2 decades plus, over 2 decades, damn near 100%. You know what I mean? And so, what I'm trying to say is, I know that I've been probably whatever been hacked before in the last 20 years since hacking been going on and all this data has been king. To sell these profiles, I know I've been, you know what I mean? For real.
I got one too. I got another one, bro. These youngsters, they found a way to they'll find a rapper's real name, right? Then they'll by process of elimination find out what phone company they're signed up to. Then they'll get into their phone and they just scour through their phone, but they're looking for the music. They're looking for the music, right? They find these unreleased tracks and they sell them Jones online. And fools buy this shit because there is some rich fans out there that want exclusive things. You know what I mean? And this is just for music. This is how easily they're getting into people's phones, and this is kids. You know what I mean? So man,
for everything.
And then now they talking about wanting to do Neuralink.
Who was that had their laptop? Was it Travis Scott that left his laptop somewhere? And it had all the music on it? One of them.
No, I think I know who you're talking about. It wasn't Travis Scott though, man. I know who you're talking about.
Was it
Kanye?
I
don't know if it happened.
Remember in Real Friends? Maybe it's had to give my cousin $100,000 because he had my laptop because he had some compromising videos on there. Real Friends.
Yeah, that did happen to Kanye, but it happened to somebody else too.
Yeah, it wasn't too recent. It was recently, a couple years ago or something.
A while back. Yeah, I can't remember the dude's name.
But yeah, though. Yeah, that hacking shit though, and that's what it is though. Is like you said, data is king right now. That's what like how Emil said, Facebook steal data every day. Facebook had a class action lawsuit, bro. Oh my mama, they had a class action lawsuit for that shit.
Is that why Mark Zuckerberg's been training so hard? He wants to be. He's training in the arts of hand-to-hand combat. Did you know that? This fool's been doing jujitsu and MMA and all the kind of shit.
That's a bunch of clown shit.
Because he's part of that silencing people. Oh, everything. You get to go Facebook talking that wrong shit, boy, they go shut your page down. That and Instagram. Facebook on Instagram. Don't get to talking the wrong stuff on everything. Real talk. Emil said it might have been was it Kid Cudi that got his laptop stolen?
No. I mean, it's happened to a few people, but it was one dude that it happened to, and he was offering some bread to get his shit back. He eventually got it back, but who knows what they did with it when they had it? You know what I mean?
They were like, "I want 20% on the back end."
Too. I think I seen that story on TMZ a while ago.
Yeah, I haven't heard no music from him in a while. Yeah.
Fuck it, let's get into the next one. I'm gonna put myself on mute. It's real serious right here.
They're Big Brother, man. 1984, man. They're always watching. They're always listening.
Crazy.
It's so they know what to sell me.
Coco Plum home. A law enforcement source confirms to us prominent home builder Sergio Pino shot himself when FBI agents were about to arrest him.
Pino was accused of being involved in a murder-for-hire plot against his wife during a nasty divorce. CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor joins us live right now from Coral Gables, where one of the raids took place this morning. Yvonne?
And this is where it all happened, Elliot and Lauren. Federal agents came here to arrest 67-year-old Sergio Pino, but the prominent developer made it out in handcuffs. Sergio Pino's body was pulled out of his house under a black tarp Tuesday before noon. FBI agents said he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. They found his body in an upstairs bedroom of this house.
This is unfortunately a stain on our community.
It was a scene that left this Coco Plum neighborhood in total shock. It began at 6 a.m. when the FBI SWAT team arrived at the house at Isla Dorada Boulevard to execute an arrest operation related to a murder-for-hire investigation that began in fall of 2023.
But it is quite a disruption and a sad day for everybody.
The bizarre standoff lasted hours, with agents firing off numerous flashbangs and calling over loudspeakers for Pino to come out. That went out until almost 11 a.m. when agents finally made entry into the house itself. Sergio Pino was in the middle of a contentious divorce proceeding. Tatiana Pino, his wife of more than 30 years, accused him of making threats. In this surveillance video, a rental truck driver deliberately smashed into Tatiana's vehicle. Her attorney said she was getting ready to head to a court hearing. Federal agents arrested 4 men, including Byron Bennett, Jaren Howard, Edner Etienne, and Michael Dolfo. Another arrest occurred early Tuesday morning at this Cutler Bay house.
There were 3 loud bangs.
Lily Shen told me neighbors woke up to all this activity at 6 a.m. It was the same time Pino's house was being raided. Neighbors identified the man as 42-year-old Fausto Villar.
The family started coming out.
Damn, that was wild, B.
It ain't wild. That's regular. You know how many times in my lifetime I'd have seen that type of shit go on, man?
The wild part, no, here, let me explain, Slim. This is what's wild to me is that, like, he tried to hire somebody to crash into her. You know what I mean?
He ain't had no connections. He like a fish.
Yeah,
he like a fish out of water.
He got all
no
that bread. He did a stupid sloppy.
Who he hired? Goofy.
Look, that was the first time. I went and read some stories on that shit, bruh. It was 2 attempts on her life.
Oh, snap.
On my mama. 100%, bro. It was 2 attempts on her life. The second one, nigga, they go to the house. The daughter see them pull up. She don't know that mom's is at the house. Mom's pull up in the driveway or something. But the daughter see the dudes coming. And she called 911 because she see the gun. She like, man, there's people coming.
Oh, snap. Okay. So they was going to come blow her for real.
They end up getting mom while daughter there.
That's crazy.
That shit is crazy, bro. She's on the phone with 911, bro. You can, it's a video.
So they got her. So they did get her?
They end up getting her, bro. That's why.
Wow.
Actually, that's why he killed himself. Because they was finna, so they got the dude. So I don't know.
Dude, whatever Bennett, that's whatever Bennett his name was, right? Yeah,
so I don't know. I don't know if the first go round was the same people. I didn't read too much more into the story, but the second go around is where they got her at, bro.
You know what's crazy is that, like, this literally cost him his life. Life is priceless, right? And he took his own life. But what's crazy is, like, she would have took half. I mean, he might as well just.
That house they had, man? That one they was.
He really didn't want to give her nothing. No, he was like, I'm willing to spend money to give you nothing. You know what I mean? And he went and hired the gang goofies, bro.
Man, the daughter said he just pointed a gun at me. They're still here. The daughter seen it. This shit was just in March. They just arrested him in March.
That's really sad. They murked her in front of the daughter, bro.
And he's the one allegedly that orchestrated the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like we don't need to say alleged in this case because the guy took himself out. He knew it was coming.
Man, it said it was a $300,000 contract on her life, bro.
To save him, what did you look up his net worth? I wonder what he was worth. He's probably they said he's been a famous developer.
We're gonna pull it up right now.
You know what's funny about to me too? Well, not funny, but it kind of irritated me when they talked to like the random. She was like, "This is a stain on our community." Like, bitch, shut up.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to little mama that lost.
Yeah, rest in peace. All jokes aside, and that dude, he's gonna rest where he belongs. You know what I mean?
I seen a dude named William Bradford from the Navy. This dude, he killed it. His wife and his 2 kids set the house on fire. They never found him. He had Navy SEAL training. He's on the FBI's most wanted list for the last 30 years.
Oh, that nigga's underground.
He got a whole nother identity. Everything. He probably got the plastic surgery done. He walks with a limp like Kaiser Sose.
Bruh.
Yeah, William Bradford. He was on Unsolved Mysteries years ago.
Hey, I remember that. Y'all ever heard of Young Lay? Is it Young Lay or Ray Love? Who was the one they had the man? They unfortunately came up and murdered his family, bro. And then he was on the episode of America's Most. But it was but yeah, and Ray Love was dope too.
Wait, that's not Game Partner you talking about, right?
Nah, Ray Love is damn, where is Ray Love from? He's
Ray
from
Love
the Bay.
Ray Love. Mac Dre homie is Ray Love.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is that
He's
right?
from Vallejo. I'm trying to remember where in the Bay he's from, but yeah.
It wasn't the dude that his girl got.
I think it was either Ray Love or Young Lay. It was one of them two from the 90s though, but they had an episode of so some rival gang came in and murked like his wife and kid type shit. And then like they just had a whole episode on it, but he was rapping about it and like, you know what I mean? Like it was crazy. Like as a kid, like, oh shit. He had the skit from the episode. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That dude was creepy though, how the host. That dude didn't read no bedtime stories to his kids. He was scared.
Bruh.
Once upon a time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you talking about the dude from Unsolved Mysteries.
That motherfucker, he'd have the fog around. He just come out the jet in the fog.
Oh yeah, that was when we was kids. That was some spooky shit.
Hell yeah, people talking about what's your scary movie? Unsolved Mysteries was my scary movie.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that shit was not
because it's unsolved.
They tell you the serial killer running around, and he's in your town right now.
Here's the number to call. If you see him or have any information, call this number.
Yo.
Yeah. I mean, shit, that's how they got, man, they got a lot of foods like that, though. That shit is kind of crazy. See, now you got cameras everywhere. Before you had to depend on the eyewitness accounts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soul Beat? Y'all, Tino said y'all hear about Soul Beat about to come back on TV?
What's Soul Beat?
Soul Beat.
I don't remember it either.
Yeah, what is that, twin?
Like when Pretty Toasting. We got a troller in here. Pretty Toasting. Hey, but
he a fan.
Right.
Hey, he's the 69 God right there, bro.
Fuck it. Hey, bro. Hey, it says bruh's net worth is only between 1 to 5 million as of last year.
Oh, okay. So he might be a developer, but he don't own that company. He might be like a lead designer or architect or something, bro.
Oh my mama.
Most of his money's in the company. You never know.
That could be.
That's a good point. Yeah. Oh yeah. His net worth might be something. You know what I mean? Some substantial.
Man, that shit is crazy, bro. Soul Beat was like Oakland Bay Area only BT.
Oh, word. They used to have that. I never heard of that.
Soul Beat used to show CMC.
Hey, who was that chick coming out of Oakland? She just got murked, but she had like an album.
Yeah, the girl that got out of jail because she killed her
her ex. Alleged? Is it alleged or she did that?
She did it. No, she served time for that shit and beat it, but she got out talking about like he was her op. Claiming it. She was going. She got. Oh man, I mean, we can react.
Yeah. You guys, I think it was y'all that said, somebody who sent me the videos.
Oh my mama, facts. The little bride, did beat the case, and she came home talking about that shit. And I guess one of the dude's peoples. I don't,
Yeah, came and murked her.
Too, everything. All those old made too short and MC Hammer interviews are from Soul Beat. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Gray, Too Short and Hammer. Oh my mama, that's what's up. Soul Beat.
That was Mac Dre before he sat down too.
Facts. Young one.
With young Mac Dre with the fade.
With the curl.
Oh, with the perm still, yeah.
Fucking hey.
Young Drizzle.
Oh my mom. That was before the MDNA.
Was it before was it before the romper room?
Yeah. This was during the romper room when they were the romper room gang. You know what I mean?
Man. Oh my young black brother.
Yeah, before the rompilation.
Too hard for the radio. I'm too hard for the motherfucking radio.
Tell me something good.
I'm too hard
for the motherfucking radio. The cowbells was hard in there.
Bags, bro.
That shit a slap.
Crazy.
Yeah, rest in peace to the Mac guy. The Furley Ghost.
To the Furley Ghost. I didn't even put the next video up. Give me a second, y'all.
It's all good.
I spoke to Mac Minister back in the days.
Did you?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mac Minister.
Yeah, that's one of my heroes, bro, because he avenged the death of one of my heroes. And I know
allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, I mean, he's doing time for it. He did.
He's innocent.
Didn't they? I couldn't. You know what? Then he's falsely accused. He is wrongly in prison right now for the avenged murder of my hero.
Pills around, you know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Hey, it is kind of crazy though because my first exposure to the Mac Minister was just him coming on people's albums. He just
on E40. On E40.
I am the Mac Minister, sent from the Mac God to tell you about the virus.
Talking
that is the virus.
Them is facts.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the conversation with Mac Minister? Because I've seen him back in the days at one of them in stores, one of them little, you know what I'm talking about? And he was like a real intense dude.
I called him after a Vlad interview. I got his info. I called him in prison.
Oh, word.
And I just wanted to make sure that, he wasn't getting jerked around just because he was in prison. Vlad working him for that content. And he was like, oh no, he was like, Play, I got that all figured out. You know what I mean? Like, he was cool people though. He had somebody else answer the phone and pass it to him.
He got multiple interviews out though. He got underground Bay Area channel interviews too. Oh my mama.
Yeah, but the Vlad one's gonna put him. That shit put him on though for sure. At least you know what I mean. For the rest of the world, because I mean he is a part of that story. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because the history. I mean, without the history, you know what I'm saying? It can go away when the people die. With the people, the memories die. You know what I mean?
Right.
The history. That's what history.
I just wanted to make sure he wasn't getting work for that content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real though.
He in a situation, and I seen that number and I called it. Shit.
Nigga tapped
That's
in.
fucking dumb. Hey, Slim gets to it up.
Nigga don't play, bro.
Hey, I thought he was gonna say a story like back in days, like I ran into him in New York or something. He's like, nah, I called him.
He tapped in.
He tapped in, man. That's fly. Like when I seen him with Yuck too, I was like, oh shit, look at Slim with Yuck, man.
I got another one with Yuck too. I gotta put it out there though. I was
that's fly. Hey, you ever seen the United Ghettos DVDs back in the days, Slim?
Man, I seen so many of them shits, man. From
because Yuck Mouth is a comedian too, man.
Hey, Slim, you don't gotta say no more, bro. Once you said hood to hood, nigga, I'm riding around in my black Cadillac, 78 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, 22-inch spinners, nigga, Pirelli P0 tires.
What?
Copper spinner piece, my nigga, with the PlayStation 2 with the TV and that motherfucker riding around.
He said the topper spinner piece. That's how you know that was the real ones.
Yeah.
Facts, nigga.
Yeah.
Remember when they went to the motherfucking Chicago Jets and they had the snipers on the roof?
Yeah, that's how King Von Pops got killed by one of them same. That's how King Von Pops got killed.
Is that right? By a sniper?
Yeah, they sniped him coming out of a bowling alley from the rooftop.
The young bull was 17, 16, 15 with the t-shirt tied around his face, t-shirt tied around his head. Then when they was in the building, not on the rooftop, that nigga was standing like he was in Call of Duty. Like, man, get your ass out. We having that camera. Stand over here. Oh, everything.
Yeah. They used to do that shit in New York back in the days too. They used to, you know, these high rises, buildings. They used to stand on top of that shit. They used to throw niggas off the roof, shoot niggas from off the roof, all that shit. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
No, that shit was real, bro. That shit, man, and that hood to hood, and them young brothers, they from the Bay too, though.
Yo, Mac Blast remind me of a gangster nigga I grew up with.
That was a cold
like, they mannerisms is the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about so similar.
That's funny that you said that, right? Because the next shit we finna watch, they gonna say West Oakland 10th Street. Nigga, this is where Jay Stalin from.
Yeah.
Oakland, Mac Blast, nigga. He was in the Corn Project. Well, it was new. It was the new buildings when they was in there filming. But when they was in the wash house and he was telling the whole story on my mouth, that's West Oakland. Watch right now, bro. That's crazy.
Nigga, he was moving through the door.
Nigga, and he got to hitting the dog food. He got the man. That nigga.
Yeah, man, we got through the elevator. He said, "Man, a nigga had your whole head up around his."
He got the lift his shirt up. He was 8.
It's like we playing water gun games.
Facts. Water guns, bro. Hey, that shit is real, bro. Let's pull this shit up, bro. Man, that's classic shit right there, bro. That's my era, bro.
Yeah, that Hood to Hood DVD was the jump.
That shit was the shit.
He said you ain't seen 100 racks till you saw Hood to Hood.
I had to hey, that was my young bull nigga from Richmond. He pulled out the heroin, nigga. Then the other one bull.
He did, and he just had hella bundles. Oh, we got some more over here.
Bro.
Oh, some more over here.
Nigga, what about the one nigga who had the shoebox with the 10 racks?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. He had it everywhere.
The cat who shot Hood to Hood, he was doing a growing joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
he had to grow up.
Yeah.
Top of the morning, Albert.
Top of the morning, Albert.
My mama. Oh, everything. That shit, classic shit, bro. Oh, everything.
I'm about to go watch that shit on YouTube after this. It's been a minute, but I know it's out there. It's got to be.
I watched that joint like 2 weeks ago.
That shit fresh.
Gunfire erupts in one Oakland neighborhood, forcing residents to take cover in their homes tonight. Frustration and fear.
It's so weird about it. Sometimes I'm at work and my wife, she's calling me, oh, just heard they shooting back outside.
Heightened concerns as residents in West Oakland say gun violence in their community is escalating. Hello again. I'm Greg Lee.
And I'm Christina Rendon. The shooting is just one of multiple incidents that have been reported in that area since the beginning of the month. KTVU's Amber Lee joining us live tonight in Oakland after talking to residents. Amber.
Christina, neighbors tell me they're frustrated and upset. They say the violence has been escalating in recent weeks. One frightening shooting was captured on video. This is video showing one of 3 shootings in a West Oakland neighborhood since July 4th. Neighbors tell me this incident took place Wednesday shortly before 12:30 in the morning.
No, that's scary. That's real scary. It was like we were at war, and it don't make sense. It doesn't. And so far as I'm concerned, kids, stop. Just stop. It ain't worth it.
Some residents suspect young people may be responsible for 3 shootings along 10th Street in a span of 2 weeks. They say the lack of security at the public housing complex in the area may be attracting criminal elements. One property owner asked us not to show his face for fear of retaliation.
We've had over 150 casings found just on the ground. This street used to be a great street. And all of a sudden, in the last 2 weeks, it's turned into a nightmare.
There are no reports of anyone injured, but the
moved into
barrage
the
of
wrong
gunfire
gentrified
has
area,
left
that
a
guy.
trail of damage.
Right now, no working.
Salah Al-Badam shows me the 4 spots where his car has been struck by bullets from the shooting on Wednesday. His brother's car was also hit multiple times. Al-Badam tells me his vehicle is his livelihood. He's a rideshare driver.
I'm so sad and I'm so mad.
Man, look, bro. Them young bulls, they waited for that car to go by. So I don't know if they walked up on the block or that was their block and they seen whatever was going, you know what I mean? But that was something that was already cooked up, you know what I mean? And for them, the way that the young bulls was firing, they was firing like they had training. One young bull was on his knee like he was a Army Ranger or something like that. The other young bulls, it was like 5 of them, 6 of them.
So
And
he's firing off over him. Yep.
Man, that shit is crazy, bro. 100%, bro.
I mean, that's that Fortnite shit, man.
You know, it reminded me of The Wire when Bodie and them had to go to the corners now. Once the projects and the low level the low rises got shut down and Bodie had to go to the corner and all that and fucking Marlowe people and they had to pop. I think that was that.
You just froze for a little bit.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
Matrix.
Yeah.
But yeah, them dudes, them young boys, man, they listen, man, you know, but when they say, oh, we stand on business, it's like Mando. They just, and it was sad. It's like, it could be any issue, bro. It's going to escalate to that. You know what I mean? And then this goes back to the cameras everywhere that we was talking about. Like, see, a lot of all this stuff been going on, but now everything's just broadcasted. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at us. We're doing, we actually have a reaction show because of all the cameras everywhere picking up all the badness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I had sent a clip of something earlier this week. Damn, I'm trying to find that joint. Man, what the hell?
Yeah, them. In West Oakland, they always make noise, bro. East Oakland, you know what I mean? North Oakland, period. Maybe not in the Oak Hills. It's actually nice over there. It's where Tom Hanks lives.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? When Tom Hanks won his first Oscar, he had that thing fastened to his caddy and he drove around Oakland. This is as legend has it.
I mean,
something wrong with his son though, for sure.
Yeah, but
I can see us doing a reaction video one day. His son getting shot, bro, for like because you know his son thinks he's the brother for real.
Yeah,
his son, Tom Hanks' son.
I don't know if you remember that clip that I sent, like with homeboy that's from out here that was locked up out there in federal prison, and he was like sending orders out here, and niggas just sparking up, getting into shootouts, all kind of shit. Like, I don't know if I've seen that one in the group chat, but yeah, they just brought him back over here.
Was it an article or was it a link or a YouTube link?
It was a YouTube link.
Okay, I didn't see that one. I might have missed that one because I watched it.
He was in the Matrix.
Yeah.
You want to know what I did?
What?
I kicked the power cord.
Damn.
I'm over here trying to stretch my legs out and shit and accidentally kick the cord out the power source, man. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember that clip that I sent you that it was a dude that was locked up he's from out here, but he was locked up over there.
I got that motherfucker in here on my mama. No
facts.
facts.
And he had them young boys running around sparking shit up. Like, they just brought him back over here.
They call that nigga the pilot.
Yeah.
Oh my mama.
They just brought him back over here. He locked up out here now. They trying to put them
time
charges
shit
on
out there now.
No. They trying to put them charges on him because if he get convicted, well, they did charge him with whatever that was, but now if he already in the feds and he already did like what 16, 17 out of a 30-year bid. So now if he get convicted of that, he might fuck around and get life.
Yeah, goons. He had the real goon squad, bro.
And it was okay. So they're tying them to
all them shootings that was going on here that the young boys is doing. But the thing was, a teacher got killed on accident. They mistaken her car for somebody else, and they shot the car up, and they ended up killing the teacher, and her daughter was in the car. So
I'm gonna pull it up right now. Y'all got any last words on the shootout in Oakland?
Shit, man. I love them young boys ain't hitting no innocent people, man. Take that, you know what I mean? Like,
like Buddy with his car. He lucky it was just his car and not him.
I know he wasn't sitting in that mother. Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, here's one thing too. They were trying to be smart because man, when them things happened, they said like 12:30 on the 4th of July or whatever it was after 4th of July. So that's what early in the 5th, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are still setting off fireworks everywhere. It's like a war zone. Boom, boom, boom. Shit's exploding. They just run up and shooting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's wild.
That shit.
Looking like they looking like they.
We got a lot of we got a big Vietnamese community and Chinese and when it's Chinese New Year and Vietnamese New Year, it's like a war zone outside. You know what I mean? And that's when the fools they get to ride around shooting and shit because it's like masked, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's masked by all the freaking. It's because, bro, it's real shit. When I say, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, JD. Even just on 4th of July out here, I was like, oh yeah, they get down out here. Everything's just blowing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, they got man. So
big old ones too.
So at my job, the one of the worstest days of the year is the day after 4th of July, and at one of the parks here, bro. So at one of the parks not too far from here, you'll find a 100 shot, a 200 shot, like it's at the football game, or like we got Cal Expo. So if you want to see a big ass fireworks show, you'll go to Cal Expo and it look like some shit from from the Olympics, or you know what I mean, baby Olympics. Like you'll find that shit.
They got the big racks.
The big racks, bro. Oh my mama, that shit go up hella far in the air and then light up the sky on you'll find that shit at the park on everything.
Hey, cause I'm from the Bay, so like whenever those times come around, you buy fireworks off people. They getting it from the valley. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. It come from Reno.
Yeah, exactly.
On my mouth.
So it's like it's the little steps, right? Boom, all over, pretty much all over the Bay.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's totally illegal. You can't do no fireworks, but they doing it. You know?
They letting them bitches go.
Yeah, bring that clip up real quick.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Prosecutors in Long Island have announced an indictment against 31 accused gang members who they say are responsible for 18 different shootings.
In one of them, a school teacher was killed after his car was allegedly mistaken for a rival gang member's. Jody Goldberg in Brentwood with details.
Kimberly Collins Midget was a beloved mother and school teacher. Police say she was killed after her car was mistaken for a rival gang members last summer in Hempstead. Those responsible are members of the Bloodhound Brims gang, a subset of the Bloods, according to officials who say these surveillance videos helped track Midget's case and nearly 24 others since 2021.
We have this leader in California working through proxies to tell young men in Nassau and Suffolk County to
commit shootings and other acts of violence on behalf of the gang.
The leader, Latique Johnson, who went by the Pilot, was allegedly calling shots from his jail cell in California. Omar Barry and Josiah Herbert were at the top of the gang's hierarchy on Long Island. Law enforcement seized tens of thousands of dollars from Johnson's commissary account. They say he would collect dues from lower-ranking members.
He did that from a jail cell in California. He may or may not have thought he was insulated from prosecution on Long Island. He is not.
A total of 31 alleged gang members and associates were arrested. Prosecutors say they played a role of some sort in shootings, robberies, and narcotic sales from Hempstead to the Hamptons. These illegal handguns were passed around and used by the men.
The Bloodhound Brims gang is one of the most violent gangs we've ever seen. And that is why we stand here together to say that we are going to prosecute these cases as a team.
Officials say gang activity is still active on Long Island, but these latest arrests help hamper operations while sending a clear message to active members.
If you fire a gun, if you conspire to fire a gun, you will be held responsible.
The ringleader will be brought from California to Long Island to go before a judge. He faces a max of 20.
Damn. And if I wonder how he was calling the shots, if it was through like some kites or if it was through like the phone, you know what I mean? Because then, you know, they're going to have all that. IG, damn, same thing. They're going to have all that, you know what I mean?
Bruh had a in his cell, bruh.
But they was flying out to come see him though.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. They had a couple pictures where they had a couple visits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain dudes would come out there and fly out and come see him and shit.
Boy, the Pilot had a elaborate scheme to go ahead and enforce the movement that they was pushing. The bloodhound beats, allegedly. That's my bad, y'all. My dogs, they be on one back here, man. They be but yeah, bruh. Hey, so bruh was calling the shots for them to put the work in. So what is the demographic of Long Island is it go down out there, I guess, then, huh, bruh?
Hell yeah, go down out there. Yeah, like it's because it's like a residential neighborhoods and shit like that out there. They have some buildings, but they're mostly residential.
Mm-hmm.
But it go down out there, man. Nassau,
yeah, it's like neighborhoods for real. Like what we're used to.
Yeah, a lot of shooting up houses.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so yeah,
that's
definitely
crazy.
going on out there.
Before the story, have you heard of bruh before or any of
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, he from the Bronx. Like he did a couple bids up north out here. He tried to like they had him for
That's where a lot of the brims are at too, right? In the Bronx.
I mean, they all over. You know what I'm saying? You know, Bloods is a dominant force out here. So, you know, but
I'm not talking about like I was talking about like this gang specifically, the Bloodhound Brims.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's his set. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that started in the Bronx, but a lot of them drinks start in prison. But regardless, when they first caught him, he ran down on some dudes, some enemies that was in the shop, on with a chopper.
Oh,
sprayed that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Then they had him for sending a hit on somebody, get somebody smoked in the street, whatever. Did some time, came home, went back. You know what I mean? So, you know, then he messed around. He ended up catching some federal charges, and that's when they sent him to the feds. They gave him like 30 years. So they've been shipping him all around. But he been in California for the longest. He was in Lombard, and then he went to Victorville for a little bit. So I think they snatched him from Victorville. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was just networking.
Yeah.
He was just networking and pulling strings from behind the scenes for real.
Business don't stop.
Yeah.
They said they hit that boy for tens of thousands on his commissary.
Oh no, they were sending paper. You know what I'm saying? They were sending that paper. Yeah, you know.
You know what? You know what's crazy though? It's like it's man, that's some power. You know what I mean? Like, because he put in the work. So even you know what I'm saying? They took care of him, and then they even furthered his agendas allegedly. You know what I mean? Because and that's real power right there, bro.
But see, he going down the same path as like Rod Diggs. You know what I'm saying? And like Rod Diggs, he's from my town, and he had a little operation or whatever. And, a couple people got laid down, shit like that. But he was rapping. He was trying to get on Uncle Murder and them was trying to put him on, but the feds snatched him. But they got him up at ADX in Florence. You know what I'm saying? So
that's that super max.
Yeah, he in Florence, Colorado. So that's where his son heading. You know what I mean? With all this going on, once they see that they can't stop you from even behind a wall, they're gonna put your ass in ADX, man.
Yeah, for real though.
Ain't no
I was gonna say I seen documentaries on that one, on the ADX.
Yeah,
super duper max.
Yeah, it's a few cats from out here that's in ADX. Supreme.
Oh, word? That's where they got Supreme at?
Yeah, he's ADX. Supreme. They got a few, like a lot of the top gangsters, like Pistol Pete. You know what I'm saying? He in ADX. That started Sex Money Murder.
Yep.
Yeah, he in ADX. Rod Diggs from Mad Dogs. He in ADX. So
that shit is crazy, bro.
You fucking around, that's where you're gonna end up.
And so for the original bid, he was doing Fed time, and they shipped him out here to on that same the original bid that he did, the shit that he did.
Yeah, he said they got.
No, he served a separate bid. He served a separate bid for that. Got out, got locked back up on more charges, racketeering and shit like that. Yeah, he got locked up on racketeering and a conspiracy to commit murder and shit like that. So the Fed snatched him up. You know what I'm saying? No more state time. So once the Fed snatched him up, they send you around the country. You know what I'm saying? But he been in California for the longest. He was in Long Park, and then he went to Victorville. You know what I'm saying? So he was out there.
And he was operating. They let him squat in one spot for a sec, and he was able to like mobilize.
Yeah. So
right, making sure the business did not miss not 1 minute of business. 100%.
Yeah, but he's a Christian man. You know what I'm saying? Guys,
I was gonna say he's either Christian or Muslim, right? Like, when you go, he's like, look, that's your cover. I'm a Christian.
Oh wow.
No.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
I'm trying to keep it positive.
You know what I mean? That's super max, bro. He's on the way.
That's locked down all day.
Rap, bro. On everything.
Bro.
Bro, you ain't got
it's like and it's zero contact from the outside, right? Like you can't get no letters, no nothing.
You know who else is there? All the top guys from out here, like King Blood that started Latin Kings out here. He's out there.
Oh yeah, he's one of the ones that got that one when they decapitated Buddy, right? That was like the bit. That was like one of the things they tied him to.
Yeah. He was wild.
He was like send a message type joint.
But he took over the prisons. He had the COs gang banging and everything. Like he
is Larry there?
Hoover?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is crazy.
And King Blood was from Chicago. King Blood came from Chicago to New York back in the early 90s. He started the Kings out there.
So there ain't nobody that there ain't nobody that I can think of that ever got out of that. If they send you there, you're not coming out of there.
I mean, for a while.
I'm just saying. I don't think
when they see you, it depends on like how much power you have. Like if you have so much power to where you can like corrupt the whole state, and you know what I mean, or whole city or whatever.
And Southwest just got out. Southwest T. We talked about Southwest T not too long ago. He was in the feds, but I don't know exactly.
He wasn't in ADX though.
He wasn't there.
No.
Nah, Big Meech went to ADX.
Yeah.
Oh, and Big Meech got out.
Yeah, Big Meech
one of
went
my
to
rallies.
ADX.
One of my rallies from where I'm from. One of my rallies from the community. He got a picture with Big Meech when he did some of his Fed time on the yard. He got a picture with Meech on the yard on everything.
Meech went to ADX over some bullshit. But I don't know if he's still there though. You know what I mean? Because their crimes wasn't necessarily violent. It was just really just
Yeah.
The just getting money. The violence kind of came like secondhand, like not like they had them for ordering hits and all that. The cats that stuck there is the cats that they was getting niggas smoked and doing all
like,
that. You know what I mean?
Like underworld bosses for real.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, where you some mafia on some mafia shit, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you see, they just got we'll probably talk about that next week if y'all want to. They just got El Mayo out here.
Yeah, I was watching that this morning. I woke up watching that thing. Yeah, they tricked the guy. They tricked him into going into Texas or something like that.
That's what it was.
Like $2 billion.
I think it was like a $15 or $20 million.
You talking about the dude from El Chapo, right? El Chapo people.
He from Sinaloa. Yeah, El
Yeah,
Mayo.
he the leader.
Yep, he's the main dude.
Yeah, he worth like $2 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think it was like the 15 or 20 million for anyone who had information. It was like, ain't nobody finna do that.
They know. Wherever he going to work,
you're gonna enjoy that $20 million for like a week. You know what I mean? It's gonna be you constantly moving around.
I'm telling you.
They're gonna find your ass.
Find your motherfucking ass.
Hey, he's worth $2 billion.
Griselda stayed in Queens for years, man.
Who
What
stayed
he saying? Pulp Fictions? I don't care if he's in China. I want a brother to jump out a bowl of fried rice.
Right. Yeah, Griselda stayed in Queens for years, man. She was applying New York for a little minute.
Yeah, that's what made me mad about the series because they never touched on that. That's an entire season in itself. Just her in New York, and then she went back to Columbia.
No, she went to Oakland. Remember her boyfriend was from Oakland.
Yeah, they got a story on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think not Cocaine Cowboys 2. It's another movie.
Part 2 is with the black dude from Oakland.
Yep.
Hey, you know what's crazy? He was vlogging his whole.
Did you have him whacked because he was cheating on her,
I mean, I think he actually is still. Is he still alive? I think he didn't do no time behind nothing. I don't.
Oh no, he's still alive. He's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
She tried to whack him though.
In the documentary,
she definitely did try to whack him a few times.
Yeah, because he was fucking with other brides while she was.
She was like, "I seen you in that Maserati. Don't think I'm not watching." You know what I mean?
I didn't know she was.
You're with the white girl.
Yes, she was in Queens.
That's crazy.
For a little minute.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, but it was crazy. He was vlogging back then. Remember, because he was like a street D-boy. Because remember in the documentary they're showing like old clips from because he had hella tapes that he would just film himself and he was hella chowed out. You feel me? And all he'd just be like declaring his love for the godmother. She's so beautiful. But he had like all these tapes, and then they used them all in the doc. It was kind of funny.
Bruh, the godmother, that is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, mama.
Yeah, but
and she was connected to Escobar.
Yeah. They went to war.
Boy,
you know what I mean,
yeah,
with, Miami, like when
he said
Cowboy with all the machine guns, them dudes jumping out with the machine guns, letting up what you call that, strip malls and shit, bro. They was tearing shit up, broad daylight.
He had I think he had a quote. Pablo said, "The only man I fear is not even a man," and he was referring to Griselda.
Godmother.
Yeah.
That is crazy, bro. Real.
Yeah. Because she would do too, she'll get the bundle. She'll be like, yeah, I wanna, like give me, 1,000 bricks or something, right? Boom, they'll dump it, then she'll just kill them. You know? She'll just have them worked out. Like fucking my shit now.
And it's still going on to this day though, bro. On everything. We just seen.
Yeah, I think, bro. Right when she hopped off the plane, when what do they call when they ship you back? Is it deport? I guess when they deport her after her bid, man, it was basically when she got off the plane they smoked her. Yeah, one of her signature moves. It was one of her signature moves too. A motorcyclist. That was one of her special.
She was at a shopping area. She was shopping.
Oh, it was a shopping area. Okay.
Yeah.
See, you like how I put 10 on the 2 though, huh? My version was better.
Yeah.
Hopped right off the plane, right on the runway.
Yeah, El Pailito, he cold. Oh, everything. Pailito, that's what we call it. Oh, my mama.
The pilot.
Pilot, bro. And that just show you, man, that the heavy organized shit is still it ain't going nowhere, bro. 100%. They still pushing their movements.
Yeah.
The money is the motive.
I mean, the smart way to do it is you start some kind of nonprofit.
Burns, man, appreciate you, big bro.
Yes,
yeah, appreciate you.
Oh, man,
that one was wild. That's like a movie. That's a movie right there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They're gonna make a movie about that dude.
Oh, every day.
The pilot.
Let's get into
El Pailito.
El Pailito. That's the one right there. Let's get into this last one, man. This one, man, right off the rip, rest in peace of Sonia Massey, bro. This is some real injustice right here, bro. The police. This is the type of police that don't need to be police. 100%, bro.
Yeah. It's a bunch of them like that.
For real.
Them is facts.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody is out here, and our niggas out here. Oh, hurt you. What'd you hear? Somebody just outside my house, y'all.
Is this your car over here?
Please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh.
Please, God.
That's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. Right? We don't. We checked the whole area. We're walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
No,
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with? What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Yeah, nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Oh.
Checked the whole area.
Okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get.
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
With officers looking to wrap up what appeared to be an uneventful call, for whatever reason, Deputy Grayson decided to ask Sonia a few more questions.
Okay. All right. You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car, though. The SUV? Whose is it? You don't know? If someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's run that. Yeah.
Okay, that's enough of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna watch that shit no more, man.
Yeah.
So clearly the officer, like, first off, again, rest in peace to Miss Massey, 100%, bro.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Clearly, like Brad said, he's clearly pressing the issue. And if he was fully concerned about her mental well-being, because he keep asking her, are you all right? Then he just right before we cut it off, it said, are you mentally okay? You know what I mean? And clearly she was shook. Some whatever the case may be about her and her not feeling right, his actions wasn't sincere. You know what I mean? And if she was, something was wrong with her mentally, and he kind of, thought something of that, why wasn't he more sincere to the woman? 100%, and already being aggressive. You know what I mean? And then later on, after the incident happened, bro, like, man, let's not, you know what I mean? There's nothing we like. What do you mean? There's nothing. But first of all, it's kind of hard to talk about, bro.
Well, the thing is, I want to know is how did he end up in the house?
And why?
Yeah, like now, because from what I've seen I've seen that video in its totality on the police activity joint, right?
Right.
And it's clear like she was like a little off, you know what I'm saying? but I felt like he took advantage of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, she might be tripping. You wrap that up right there when you stopped it is right there where that should have ended.
Yeah.
Here's my card. Any more problems or whatever, give me a call. That's it.
Yeah.
But you took it a step further and made her the suspect. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so I felt like he knew that she might not have been all the way there. Maybe she was spooked.
He kept asking her.
Yeah, he knew that she might not have been all the way there, and I felt like he took advantage of that. Because when you go in the crib, you see the crib is kind of like ransacked or whatever.
Right.
You know, and you know.
Yeah, someone ran through her shit.
But what I seen,
she might not keep it. She might not keep it, you know, all the way up. You know what I mean? But it's her house, and why?
Yeah, that's her crib.
Why are you asking for my ID in my house? I'm not out on the streets, and I need to identify myself out on the streets. You are in my house, like, and he said, you call me. Why would I hurt you? You know what I mean? So I understand you got the call from her 100%. You did your due diligence by going around inspecting the block, inspecting the house, okay, about the car. But what furthers if the car we see what the car looks like? Does the car give you enough enough probability to go into her house? If she just told you she don't know who car it is, leave it at that. Then you say that you know, you don't see nothing, and that's what the call was for. If the call was for you to come out and somebody is around the house, you don't see that, and you make contact with the person that called, that should have been it, like you said, bro. But he continues, and like in that one video right there that we was watching, bruh's like that dude, the police that was talking to the lady, he might have been bored. So he want to get more out of the call. Maybe he want to find a reason by going in the house to take her because he feel like she wasted their time by coming out here and her maybe not being in her right mind or whatever it is. But that shows
I think that's what it was.
On everything.
I think he seen that she wasn't all the way there, and I think he took advantage of that because anybody who's like fully on 10. Once the little look around the house and all that would have been that. They would have been like, all right, see you later. And they would have closed the door. It wouldn't have been no coming in my house and all that. No. That would have stopped immediately. So I felt like he took advantage of the fact that she wasn't all the way there. And he went in and started probing and making her the suspect. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when I seen from even like the whole thing where she had the pot of boiling water, she poured the water out, she put the pot down, and she told him what she told him, I rebuke you or whatever. She got down on her knees and he still shot her with no pot in her hand. The pot was still on the counter.
And then you know what, too, bro?
He was just
with
praying,
no water.
He was praying from the beginning too, man. That's the thing. That
I feel like he prayed on her. He prayed on her, and he murdered her.
And then the whole thing is, he wasn't on the call by himself. His partner wasn't even really tripping like how he was tripping. And once he noticed the water, he could have told his partner to watch her if he felt whatever he felt and go turn the water off, or he could have went and turned the water off while his partner stayed right there talking to her. You know what I mean? That shit, he was already, like you said, in the mind frame of ready to have something cooked up about this situation once he
was predatory with how he was moving. And the thing was, his partner's a goofball too, because you could have stopped that dude from overreacting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a pot of friggin' water. I mean, give me a damn break. It's not like the lady had the water like she's about to throw it at you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at what point, as a partner, would you step in and say, okay, we're done here. Let's be out. All that probing and coming in the house asking for ID and all that.
That's crazy.
We're done here. Yeah. It's time to go. But you don't have no control over your partner. So I feel like you're just as much to blame as him, because you sat back and watched that happen. You didn't go get the first aid kit listening to this goofy. You should have went and still got the first aid kit. You didn't even do that.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So, but see, the thing I don't like about these cases is that these lawyers come out like blood in the water. They come through to get a bag, and these cops don't get convicted. Exactly, the publicity. This Benjamin Crump clown. He like the new Al Sharpton. You know what I'm saying? They come out, they get the publicity, they get the family the money, but the cop don't ever get convicted. So I want to keep up with this to see if that conviction happens. You know what I mean? Because if you're not going to get him convicted, then where's the real justice at? If you get, you know what I mean? Like, or they overcharge him, and then because they said first degree murder, right? Now, I don't know how easy it is going, because sometimes they overcharge these cops because they know that the charge is going to get beat. You know what I mean? So my thing is, you charge him with first degree murder. How the hell you going to prove that was planned out?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it started off as a regular call. So how you going to prove that was planned out? And with a first degree murder charge, it has to be guilty beyond reasonable doubt.
Right.
That means everything has to line up. So I don't think that he should have got charged with that. I think he should have got charged with reckless homicide, or like, you know what I'm saying, second degree murder, reckless homicide, something.
Reckless homicide.
Yeah, and put the max on that. You know what I'm saying? Which would be more of a believable charge to convict them on. Because first degree murder, you got to prove premeditation.
Right.
Yeah.
How the hell you gonna prove that? It didn't start off like that.
Yeah, because and they always have their gun. Because like the way you can do like in the hood, if somebody got in a fight, then they went to the car to got the gun and came back, that's premeditated, right?
Yeah,
but see, you can't
you
say
had
that
time
here
to
because they
think.
always have the gun on them. You know what I
But
mean?
if you had the gun on you and you just pop off because you felt threatened, that's not premeditated.
Exactly.
So how is that going to get proved in court?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's the BS from Jump Street, overcharging them, thinking that, you know what I'm saying? You know, and another thing too is that these lawyers need to be suing the insurance company, the insurance companies that insure these cops, because they have qualified immunity.
That's what puts all the money for the lawyers for the cops and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they need to start suing these insurance companies and not just the police department. Add the insurance company to them, because you insuring this cop and he did something wrong, you got to pay too.
Yeah, it's the city. I think the cities are self-insured.
Yeah. What? I don't know. I don't know, because
I know that's how it is for us. You know what I mean? You know,
the union,
especially with the like the vehicle situation. The city, you sue the city. If you get in an auto accident, or if the any department hits you, say it's garbage department, police department, the fire department, whatever it is that's a city vehicle, you don't sue no insurance. You sue the city. They're the ones that cash you out. So you'll get your check from the city manager. You know, that's who signed your check, whatever it come through on everything. So the city, like with negligence with the police department, like they'll say, you know, the city is the one that got to pay out the check for the for when you know, if they're found negligent or at fault. Or sometimes in certain situations they won't even they'll just settle out with your ass. You know, and I ain't trying to put this into this case, but I'm just saying, like in my situation, being a government employee and seeing how, you know, motherfuckers have got done before, that's how that shit go.
You know what's crazy, bro? Is like this recipes to
top of the morning, big bro.
Top of the morning. Recipes to the sister once again. But and like you know, like you said, she was a little off, and it disturbed me because of the shit that she was saying. Because like, first of all, she knows she's being. It's almost like she knows she's being preyed on.
100%.
You know what I mean? And then like she's literally praying to God. And when she gets to the point, she's like, "I rebuke you." It's like almost like she sees him as death, because like she feels it's coming. And he pops her, bro, and that shit kind of fucks with my head. You know what I mean?
It's hard to watch, bro.
That's why I say, like, if you know, if you out there and you live in Dolo, you need to keep that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, You know what I'm saying? So ain't no real need to call them, because if something happens, you need to be calling them to come pick them up. You know what I'm saying? You need to keep that thing and protect yourself out here. You know what I mean? You know, from road
illegal
cops.
theft.
You know what I'm
Especially if you're
saying?
able,
And all
if you're
that.
able to.
You know.
If
Protect
you're
yourself by any means, but if you're able to own one legally, yes, do it.
Yeah, you need to protect yourself by all means. I don't care who you is.
It's facts on
Because
every.
we all have a right to protect ourselves. I don't care what it is. We all have a right to protect our life. Period.
And
You know
what's
what I'm
so
saying?
messed up is that this woman right here, for whatever reason, she thought her life was threatened.
That's what I'm
Before
saying. That's what fucks with my
yeah,
head right now.
like what the fuck, bro? And then you already get the sense that something is off. So first of all, she, like you said, bro, she felt something, bro. Whatever the case may be, whatever it was, right
Yeah,
on.
whether or not she was off or whatever, like that's like that shit. That's the thing that disturbs me. Like on top of it being like it's just a fucking super injustice in her own house, bro. Like you know,
her own house, bro.
Where did this happen at?
And I think it was in Michigan.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I take that back. It was in Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Illinois.
Yeah, like, that's the thing, man. And my thing is like, the marching and all that. Listen, man, I mean, people do what they do, but I don't think that changed nothing. I think people need to stay on top the case to see how that case pans out. And, and if he don't get what he's supposed to get, tear that shit up.
100%, bro, because it's going to continue. You know what I mean?
Do what you feel, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that lawyer needs to be watched very closely. I think that case needs to be kept up on, you know what I'm saying? Because I already feel like they overcharged him. You know what I'm saying? First degree murder didn't even make no sense. You know what I mean? Second degree reckless homicide, that's more of a fitting charge. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to spur the moment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's crazy, man.
No, I 100% agree with you, bro. If that is the loop, because we also, reacted to remember when the FBI agent was doing surveillance on somebody and he ran over somebody and that ran over, remember, and they were trying to take the feds was trying to take it out of the state court to get it to the fed court so they can use the little loophole so bruh could get
because he was undercover or whatever.
Remember we reacted to that a couple of shows ago. So now, like you said, Slim, about that state putting that charge on him, to where he, the prosecution might not be able to get him on it just based on it's so high, and they can't prove that, that charge. So bruh might have to settle out to some and might not have to serve the full thing that he should get based on what the fuck he just did.
Do they know if that woman is survived by anybody?
Oh, her son and her father.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm just tired of seeing these, these cowards in uniform, you know what I mean, move around and, display that force on people that ain't gonna give them that smoke. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people out here that'll give you that smoke if that's what they're looking for. You know what I mean? But they go after defenseless people like the George Floyd.
He's a cop
like
in
the
Illinois.
Eric
Go be a
Garners.
cop in the city. You
Yeah,
want to fire your gun? Go be a cop in the city. Them boys,
go do border
boys
patrol.
In the city will shoot with the cops.
Yeah, take your ass across the pond.
Go to border patrol.
Where Russia or wherever
they ain't scared of the police over there.
Bro.
They are not scared of the police at all over there.
We just seen a video before this where the young brothers is firing at each other. We see that too much already. Y'all need to be trying to help prevent that type of shit. Get active and be more proactive instead of being aggressive. 100%, especially like how Slim said to somebody that's not presenting themselves aggressive to you. This woman is fearing for whatever the fuck she's fearing for, bro.
She's literally praying for her life.
You pushing the issue on her, bro. You could have left it at that, bro. 100%. You want to come up in her house and get to seeing what she got going on, bro? No, motherfucker. If you didn't feel threatened at all, bro, you should have been on the phone with the medical people. 100%.
Yeah. But see when they get mad when the dude from Dallas, you know, that sparked all them police up in Dallas. You know, they get mad when that happened. They get mad with the Christopher Dorners. You know what I'm saying? You know, they get mad when these dudes snap and they decide to just knock a whole bunch of them down. But people get tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people get tired of that nonsense, man.
100%.
I mean, and think about this too. Like it's ingrained in our society. Like it's so much so that they almost like people come numb to it because there's so many videos like this. So imagine this woman, she sees these cops. She's already terrified. You feel me? Because of all the just like this, it's a regular occurrence. She's literally praying, like hoping it doesn't go that way. Yeah. And they could have just not stepped into the house. You know what I mean? Like it could. That's just
and
crazy.
you know, I'm trying to just explain myself without being extreme. Because man, listen, But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I get, it's getting real tiring.
I want to say what you're thinking too, Slim.
Yeah, it's getting real tiring, man.
Like, I mean, there's a special place in hell for that dude, though. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
And you know me, my situation happened almost 20 years ago, right? And I still got PTSD, and my situation don't compare to hers, but kind of, you know what I mean? Man, bro, it really hurts, bro. 100%. I swear to you, bro, that shit really hurt, bro, on everything. And there's no fucking reason why that should have transpired, bro. 100%. It shows like how you said these dudes that are supposed to be protecting the neighborhoods. That's what they get paid to do. I don't know. They hiring the wrong people, bro, because this shit is not cool, bro. 100%, man.
That's why I get weary every time they around. I don't want to be bothered. Oh, my friend is. I don't give a damn. Keep them over there, man. Like for real. Because you know what? I feel like, and then and people say all cops ain't bad. Yeah, but they ain't checking the bad ones though. They not pulling their collar when they supposed, if they supposed to be a brotherhood, they not pulling their collar when they supposed to pull their collar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the only time we find out about the bad ones is when they do this type of shit, and they've been doing it for a while. This shit just don't, you know what I mean? It don't pop.
The man was got kicked out of 6 different departments. So how is he still police? Like,
damn, this dude, he got kicked out of 6 departments.
This is like his 6th police department he working for. They all made him resign or we don't want you here.
Even the way he was talking there is just straight out the gate. Like that dude, even you saying that, this dude he just looking for it, bro.
Let me tell you something.
He got an MO. That dude got an MO, bro.
See, and then when you see the situation, I don't know if y'all seen it, but you see the situation where they pull that one dude over in LA and they let that switch off through that back window. Y'all gonna step in one of the mines one day and you're gonna get exactly what you're looking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real though.
Yeah, you're gonna think you come across somebody that's defenseless, and you're gonna get a whole nother wake up call. You're gonna wake up in hell.
Yeah, and what's crazy too is like, man, people like that you have to be forced to be a hermit crab because you might just have somebody just want to fuck you up if they see you in public because your face is gonna be plastered because you just, you know what I mean? And like, what's the sad part about it? There's so many cases like this that like, man, they fade into obscurity. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know
like
what I mean?
Like even I shit, if I passed by that guy in the George Floyd shit, I probably wouldn't even remember what he looked like either because it's been so long. But you know what I mean? But I bet you in Minnesota they'll beat his ass.
And they just had a story.
He can't go outside.
They just had I was watching something about Zimmerman. Zimmerman is walking around free.
That's what I'm saying. Like motherfuckers
Exactly.
fuck him up.
You know,
Exactly.
it's too many stories of this type of shit happening. You know what I mean? And for this and for this woman though, bro, 100%, man. It could have fucking ended if this motherfucker. To me, I felt like he felt like he was his time was being wasted. Motherfucker, how this ain't even your time.
Then he
This
invests more time by going inside.
nigga, she felt in danger of fear for her life, whether she was in tune or out of tune, bro. She felt for her life. And as your job, and as for you to take that oath and be sworn in to do your job, bro, you completely went off the rails. You lost your scruples, bro. No matter what it is, bro, you gotta go sit down, bro. 100%. Man.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate, man.
It really is, bro. This woman, man, how you gonna fear for your life, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even try and help.
And like what is he like? Oh, she didn't say that was her car. It's got this is fishy right here. It's like, what is she just telling the truth? Like, I don't know whose car that is. You know what I mean? Like, because that's in my mind was like, oh, he's gonna use that.
Well, when she was on the couch though, she did say it was hers. So
okay, I missed that part.
When she's on that couch, bro, even at the doorway, once they first make the contact, you can already tell. Then when she goes sit down and they asking for her ID and she get to talking about some other shit, then he like, oh no, it might be in that stack. And then she get to, but bro, the whole conversation, even before she go to the kitchen, bro, it's like, bro, you're antagonizing her, bro. They all in her bedroom, looking in her bedroom.
Yeah, like no search warrant, nothing. Like how you all in the house?
You could have left. You see nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing outside. You got the original call was to check the perimeter. Nigga, nothing. No signs. No signs. Ain't no broken glass on the ground for the truck or the car. You don't see no broken entries into her windows. No, none of that. There's no evidence to support the call that you got. Now you knock on the door. You check on her or supposedly check on her just to make contact and let her know ain't nothing going on. But you fucking push the issue, dude. Like you said, Slim, it looked like it's a setup just by what they're charging him because you know it's a state case, and he's a fucking city worker and
man, he got a track record for getting booted from departments though, so that helps. And like
the feds run around, they pick up all these little stupid ass cases lately. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you start picking cases like that up?
100%.
And prosecuting them in federal court, so they go to federal prison.
Yeah,
so they could so they could be around the real gangsters.
Be around, yep. He won't be all PC'd up.
Right, you know, facts.
Because you ain't gonna live that down in federal prison. I don't know about state prison, but in federal prison, you ain't living that down.
Right.
You know, but you know, rest in peace to Sonya Massey, man. You know what I mean?
Massey, man. 100%, man. That.
Condolences to the fam too, man. This is recent too, right?
Yep. Like on the 6th, I think it was. Not too long ago.
Yeah, like
it was this month.
Yeah, it was this month. It wasn't as recent. Like in a couple of days, it was like 2 weeks ago or something.
I mean, that is pretty recent still, though.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
100%. Once
again, I know we gotta make sure we keep revisiting this one because I hope they fry his ass somehow.
100%.
I like Slim's version too. If they can get the feds do be snooping around picking up random shit, if they can just somehow pick this one up, he's going down.
I mean, y'all going after rappers and all this other shit. Go after road cops. They do shit like this. Like, you know what I mean? The innocent people. You know? So
100%.
It is what it is.
Well, that wraps up the that we didn't ran through all the topics. That wrap up.
Yup Mouth. I mean, not Yup Mouth. What's his name? Sauce Walker.
Oh yeah, shit. Damn, I forgot to type that in. Hold on, let me pull it up because I think I left it at the clip. I'm glad good looking, big bro.
Yeah, I got a point to make with that one.
No, 100%. Let me see, because I was just
Yeah,
watching.
is this the one where he says he's talking about how it's easy to make money in the rap game?
Yeah,
Independent.
how
Yeah.
his independencies, got him where, oh my mama. Let me see right here. Give me a second. My bad, I'm burnt. Totally forgot about that. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to mash up him and Slim Thug.
We could do it. I got time. I'm not dipping out of here till like 1.
Oh yeah, because Act talk about yeah. Here we go, right here. This is it. This nigga, he dropping gems. This whole interview, he was dropping gems. Okay.
With the soda.
My bad, y'all.
Nah, it's all good. I'm just still like disturbed off that one.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because I watched it right before we went on to. I was like, oh shit, because you read the thing, you're like, oh, okay. And I have the gist of it when you watch it. It's real, you know what I mean?
No, facts.
Yeah,
this shit, man. Fuck motherfucking police, dog.
Conversation with Sharp is like, what are you doing it for? And yeah, like you love music and everything, but what's it? Who cares about platinum versus having all this other product? It's at the end of the day, whether artist drops one project every 2 years, they're expecting that they're going to get paid for their work, and you're getting paid for your work. That's basically the fucking bottom line.
They gotta wait 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe never years to get paid for their work. I'm getting paid for my work.
Yeah, they only get paid once the advance, because we know them back ends they're gonna put you in.
Never recoup it.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about most record deals. They put you in such a hole and then have recurring costs that never offset with how much your album does. It's in their best interest to keep you in the hole. You got the advance.
I'm gonna give you another advance. So now you're living off the advance.
Yep.
And you only get more advances in your album to kind of good enough to get out the hole, or almost to get out the hole. We say, oh, you're not going to get out the hole, but in the next 2 years you will. So we'll give you another $1 million because we got it accumulated. How the money is going to pay us back in the 10x span. That's what we talked about earlier, 10x. In 10 years, I'll book out 3 years of millions on you, because in 10 years, I'm going to make 3 times the money that I spent on you and my kids and my company. The compound interest is built up. I'm just building my own compound interest between me and my partners, me and my friends. Now I got 50 niggas on the streets I fuck with all around the world. We all sign each other. We all do free features with each other. We all shoot videos with each other. We all drop it on YouTube. Now we YouTubers and streamers and iTunes. When we look at that Spotify check, that Spotify number, that motherfucker say, like for one of my artists or something, 300,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, 400,000, 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Nigga, that's 28, 30 bands a month. 40 bands a month.
Yeah.
You know how many real rappers that got $3 million? I mean, 3 million monthly Spotify listeners that don't make $40,000 a month?
Yeah, usually don't.
No matter what. We just saying no matter what. $40,000 a month times 10, I mean, you make $400,000 a year. It's a lot of people that go into debt, lose their cars, lose their houses over $400,000 debt. Something that you would have been making every 10 months off of your check was coming in from distribution. That's why why do you think YouTubers and podcasters got more money than rappers?
Yeah.
Because they seeing their money at the end of every month. It's not no governing thing over YouTube that says, yeah, if you'd have a YouTube channel.
They've been trying to do the record label thing with like YouTubers now. Like they'll come to you and be like, hey, we know what your channel done did.
Who's that stupid?
We'll buy your back catalog. Like they came to Vlad and they came to me. They're like, we'll buy your back catalog for this amount. It looks good. The funny thing, they'll even ask you for your stats. Like, hey, just send it over.
All right.
It's a whole lot more to it, though. It's a whole lot more to it,
but see, this what I you know, I you know, before these guys get on their high horse and say that they independent this and they independent that, right? I respect the independent game, right? But when you preaching that to the youth, you missing one thing: funding. A lot of you niggas is coming from street hustles that are active while you doing this so-called independent thing, right? So don't knock the nigga that gotta take a deal because he ain't out there risking his life, leg, and freedom to be independent. You know what I'm saying? So he got to take that loan and he got to make a way for himself. Because I heard Dame Dash talking like that on Breakfast Club about I ain't never had a boss.
Yeah.
Your boss was the dope game. Let's be real. Your boss was a plug. Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, it's like, it's all good to be independent when you make it over that hump. But just know it takes funding to get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when it comes to rap. When you see Jay-Z started out, you know, on Rockefeller, how you think that all that came about? All right. How you think all that came about? Hustling. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I ain't trying to put niggas on blast, but fuck that. At the end of the day, if you're going to preach that, you know what I mean? You gotta like, you leaving out the biggest missing link.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, it's all good to be independent, but you want to give them the game to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all coming from other sources of income.
Yeah, no.
With a big ass question mark. Slim Thug 2, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, Sauce Walker, Jay Prince. Y'all all came from different types of money. So knock it off with the, oh, I'm independent and y'all stupid for signing record deals. Stop that bullshit, man. Because some people gotta take those loans so they can push their music and they can carve a way for themselves. Because they're not trying to end up in the clink trying to go independent. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I respect the independent game, but don't get on your high horse when you're looking down on people that got to take that loan because they're not trying to be in the feds.
And
because for the few rappers that made it, not to cut you, but for the few rappers that made it independently, there's rappers sitting up in the feds right now trying to be independent.
Yeah, bro, and that's still a perfect segue to my take. Because speaking of the feds, like when he's getting money independent like that, and you making you on these big platforms that are already being watched and scrutinized, like best believe, don't be I'm like when he's yelling these numbers out and shit. Yeah, we making woo wop and woo wop. I'm like, oh, now they're gonna look at your money. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I mean?
That was reckless to me.
Well, he already done beat something because his bruh is sitting down right now too, though. The boy Sancho, whatever, you know, I don't know if that got anything to do with, you know, what they did outside of rap, but Sancho's sitting down for like a Baby Rico or something like that. They, you know, because they have been watching him. The TSF and
doesn't Sancho mean like the side dude too? That's what they call.
For like a few years ago, I seen an article in the new in Houston local shit, like they was trying to push something against them, like they was more than a record label.
Ooh, see,
my take too, though, bro, is like for somebody in my younger days to have the you know, dabbled and dibbled, you know what I mean?
Allegedly,
I had something to, you know what I mean, to try and do something like a record label or myself, something, you know what I mean, 100%. But now, you know, where I'm at now and what I'm doing now with y'all and being everything that I got, it came out my pocket, not having no funding or nothing like that, being independent 100%, and getting it off of my blood, sweat, and tears, and not like how back in the day, you know what I mean, when it used to seem like it would just rain and it would be, you know what I mean? You'll have greenery.
Because think about it, like.
But my thing is though, right? the message that bruh is preaching is 100% true. 100%. No matter what. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Now,
I'm a kid, man. Back in the days, remember?
So, but also I seen the grind because I got tuned in with bruh about 2015. You know what I mean? And he said in one of them clips about 2013, 2014. And even though, you know, and bro only like 30 years old. So 10 years ago, he's in his 20s. Now, Harry got to be flashy, and you know, that's what the drip is, that's what the sauce is. And that's how I was in my 20s. And I'm not trying to compare myself to Sauce, but what I'm saying is I see the vision, and I seen his hustle all the way up into where he is now. And now he's being accepted through the whole country because a lot of motherfuckers was like, man, that shit is bullshit. But me, I've been on the content that bruh's putting down. And I agree with the message. And from that point in that clip, I didn't get it. I wasn't taking it as him bragging and boasting. You know what I mean? To me, like I said, I've been witnessing the grind. And to me, the movement is like the.
I've been on some Sauce Walker as well.
It's complete originality. It ain't nothing that he bit off from anybody, and the world has bitten off from him and his slang, and major rappers have bitten off of it. So to me, it's fully organic, and I love what the bruh is doing, and I love the message. I didn't take it as he was bragging and boasting.
I'm talking about because I know where his status is now.
What you're saying though, bro, 100%.
But think about where I'm saying where his status is now. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs to just be careful when he goes on them platforms because them boys is watching.
Because at the end of the day,
people's is watching because he is living large.
Yeah, but see, that's part of being independent. He is the CEO of, and he is the artist on the label. And then not only, you got to remember, it's just not rap money. Bruh do the other stuff. Bruh has multiple incomes, and it's all legit because like I said, I don't know if Sancho, what Sancho case is on, whatever he's locked up, you know, it is what it is. But they ain't, you know, time will tell. But like I said, I think bruh is completely away from everything because even Peso, his brother, I think, is on the case with Sancho Sauce. 100%, bruh. You know what I mean? Bruh doing Sauce, you know, like I said, the come up is real, and for him to do it and stick to the script and fully be.
Hey man, I fuck with Sauce. I'm rooting for him because
100%, bro.
Because to be honest, too, even when I heard his music back in the day, I didn't understand it, bro. But then you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, he got it. It's just like when I heard just styling, because you know me, I make music, so stylistically, that's the first thing that'll catch you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even what was his name? Rest in peace, Draco the Ruler. Like when I heard his shit like back in 2014 or 15 or whatever it was, I didn't get it at first. You know what I'm saying? But then you see them evolve, and you know what I'm saying? They hone their craft on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So I dig the art. I just, you know what I mean? Like
my thing is like this, right? It's a difference between a Sauce and a Slim Thug compared to, let's say, a 50 Cent or let's say a DJ Academics, because they had to really.
Slim Thug have like car dealerships now or something like that.
Yeah, but he was moving around, like, you know what I mean.
For sure.
My thing is like with a 50 Cent, I remember he had one rule when he started the unit. He said, "Y'all niggas can't hustle no more. We gotta move off of talent. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta grind, and I gotta grind this talent." I'm talking about broke, coming out from getting shot up, all that, had to really grind and put that talent forward and use that as a way to get that funding to now start his career off. DJ Academics, when he was doing the war in Chirac, and you know, he put himself in the line of fire, talking his shit, so he can put himself, you know, like those are, to me, that's more of a it's like, if okay, say for instance, right, if a nigga moving around, right, If I need a studio, I could just grind, boom, bust a couple moves, boom. I got a whole full out studio with all the equipment, everything.
Yeah.
But if I gotta really grind and really do 40 hours a week to put that, it's gonna take a longer time to put that studio together.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have money to just throw at something. Not to say that there wasn't no talent involved, because he's a hell of a rapper. You know what I'm saying? They all make good music. You know what I mean? But my thing is, it's two different grinds. You know what I'm saying? When you coming straight up out of that grind and you got that funding, it's a whole lot easier to when you got to just put forth straight talent, or you got to figure out a gimmick to get you out there so you could get that funding so you could do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're doing it independent, and you ain't moving around, it's a longer stretch.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
And real shit though, like
better though. That's the thing though. You gotta understand, like how Jay told Drake on "I Got the Keys." How are we still slaves in 2016? You can't be Hove, because I forgot how the bar go, but he told him, bro, you don't own your own music. You can't compare yourself to me. In 2015, 2016, whenever they was beefing, Hove told him that, bro. Look, you can't compare to me 100%. But my thing is about the trapping and getting to it. No matter how you started off getting into the game, you got to just be 10 toes, because you can have all the equipment in the world and still be Bootsy 100%.
Yeah.
Then you can have so little equipment, which I see niggas like on YouTube, like how he goes into that motherfucking clip and says YouTubers and podcasters is having more money than rappers. Well, I'm seeing niggas on YouTube that do podcasts, do reaction channels, do all types of shit, and them niggas is off the phone. Nigga, we started off the phone.
I'm on the phone right now.
3 phones. We had 3 iPhones, no mics, and even though we ain't getting no money off of this shit, you know what I mean? Like you said, the bag, you gotta be seen. You gotta be seen, Slim. You've been telling me this about.
Hey, look at this.
But no matter
back in the
how you
days,
get no money though, and apply it to your craft, I don't got no problem with it. 100%. You know what I mean?
No.
Like
But it's just that
when I was in my youth, I was doing some of the other shit. Now that I'm a little bit older and I found something that I believe in, and I'm not doing what I was doing when it felt like the shit was raining into my pocket, and it come a little harder. But no matter how harder it gets, I'm making sure I'm piecing up shit to go ahead and make this shit as perfect as I can be. You know what I mean? And a nigga just gotta practice his craft. You know what I mean? Eventually, or hopefully it'll pop, you know what I mean? But my thing is just with Sauce, bro, it's just the grind and getting to the top and being accepted as not only as a regional, but the whole state, the whole country.
But listen, right? I get it, right? I get it. You know what I'm saying? But when the young cats is looking at that, they like, man, you doing this, or you got that from this. Like, nigga, who you fooling? They ain't stupid. I hear it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear it.
No, I said I get it, right? But see, sometimes when the youth is looking at it, they look at it and they say, well, you grinding. What you talking about, man? All this, oh man, I'm independent. You grinding, you doing this, you pimping, you hustling, you doing this. Like that's how you put yourself in position. That's how you funding your shit. Cause you think we ain't taking shots at this shit? You think we ain't trying shit? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing from the young niggas. So I'm like, they're not viewing like you leaving out that part. And it's cool. I get it. You trying to put, the whole breakdown of how everything works and you know what I mean, and putting that game out there. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's a different type of grind when you got disposable income as opposed to you having to grind for every single thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of grind, man.
No, I understand
You know what I mean?
that, but see, that's the thing, though. But bruh's not telling them to go ahead and stay trapping.
No.
You know, but see, that's my thing, though. So, like,
but I feel like when they talk, because that's not the only interview I've heard Sauce on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sure.
I've watched the interview with him on. Yeah, I watched an interview with him on Cam Capone, And the way that he was talking about dudes that was taking loans and trying to get on in their career, it's like they was peasants. He was shitting on them. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing.
It's just like Dame Dash, not to cut you, but it's just like Dame Dash on Breakfast Club when, you know, he was like, I ain't never had a boss. And this, bro, you start off in the dope game. Stop the bullshit, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because we know where it comes from because you know what I'm saying, like we can read between the lines. But like, and I'll tell you this, when I was making music growing up, I'm in the South Bay. There's nobody looking at the South Bay, so everything's independent. You know what I mean? And like, and then like we might have made noise locally, but we would still routinely go down to LA trying to get a deal. You know what I mean? Because we want the money. Give me any kind of money. But also, it was coming from where we're from. Where like, you know, I'm raised on JT the Bigger Figure or E40, where they were independent, but even them, they had major distribution. Because still, you could sell. It was being independent was about, like where I was from, is about getting 1,000 CDs pressed up and you sell all the motherfuckers, and that's all you. You know what I mean?
See, that's the thing, though.
And like, you know what I'm saying? You do that like 10 times over, and that's called ghetto gold right there.
100%. No, fact.
And you know what I mean? You got 100 bands all of a sudden, and it's off the craft, out the trunk for real. Dropping it at the shoe palaces,
that's the thing, though, with 40 in them, though. But with 40 in them, though, they made Jive come tap in. They made Jive. They wasn't seeking Jive, just like Jay-Z and them. Nigga, they was getting they was trying to go to get a deal, but niggas
they was trying to get with Def Jam, and then they ended up getting their own little.
And somebody swimming them in them waters with them sharks, so they could come up with that money to start Rockefeller.
But see, that's the thing. But see, you know, I understand. But see, so look,
I'm just saying,
the story is the story. The story shouldn't matter how you got in the game, though, bro.
It does, because that's the major part. That's what the young cats is looking at. They looking at, all right, how do I get in this? You know what I'm saying? And when you leaving out pieces,
right now,
when you leaving out
new wave,
you showing them after you already got.
This is what. But this goes back to why I was saying.
No.
Hold on, I gotta say this. This goes back to why I was saying he needs to be careful what he says on them platforms, because if he's leaving that part out, it's almost, to me, when I read between the lines, it's almost like he's still got one foot in. Otherwise,
you know what I mean?
You feel me? Like, you got to be. He might ruin the actual money that he's getting from the long grind of the music, because he's still like, even when he says, "I got 50 motherfuckers everywhere, and they're my artists, and we collaborate and we doing things and features and blah blah." It's like, these are all street motherfuckers. Like, they could, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, but
immediately I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Come on, I would know allegedly. You know what I mean?
But the business that he does with them is legit business. Like I
For
said,
sure. But again, like, when you're going on these platforms, and especially when they're trying to find ways to get at you, when you start talking numbers, they go, okay, let's check all his accounts and his money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're gonna try to find any way to get their hands into what you're doing and see, because if they're already on you, and even if they wasn't on them. When you go on a platform like Ack he's a renowned snitch. He's like, if the feds ever came and asked me, they need to push it, here's all of it. But like, you gotta watch out when you go on a platform like that. Like, you know what I mean? And he's saying shit like that when if he might have one foot in the game. Otherwise, if he was totally scot-free, you'd be like, yeah, this is how it all started for me. See, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. You know, I had to do what I had to do in the streets, and blah blah. You know what I mean? Is that not every rapper's story? But usually because they're not.
But see, his thing is too, though. Like, right, bro. He's not only a rapper; he get money off the internet every way, though, bro. You know what I mean? To me, I don't think.
That's one thing I'm not aware. I wasn't aware of that aspect too. I'm sure.
Because you got to remember,
he's getting the bag digitally all day.
His claim to fame. His claim to fame is not moving work. His claim to fame
is pimping.
Oh, word. Okay. See. Oh, okay.
Like, what are we talking about here?
That's like, other money. We'll just keep it at other money.
So he's still getting that type of money.
Got other money.
But it's on the internet. You know what I mean? So look, and then the thing is,
man, they call that call that the human trafficking these days. Ooh.
No, look, bro. Hey,
I'm just saying, man. Like,
it's the OnlyFans.
Hey, look, yeah,
My
I
dude is
didn't know.
on OnlyFans doing his thing, bro. Oh my mama. It's not just only
I clearly still didn't get his music then.
yeah. Oh my mama. He talked about sending bitches, but he ain't the only rapper that talked about sending bitches. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, rest in peace to the Mac God.
No, 100%. That's what his, in the early stages, he talking about sending bitches,
Hut 2,
lean, and being flyered in a motherfucker. That's all bro was talking about. But another thing is,
you got it sewed on him.
A reason why the nigga is so so cocky or so arrogant or whatever it is, like I said at the beginning of his come up, motherfuckers was saying that shit is weak, bro. So for him to finally be accepted, first start off as a local rapper, and now this shit is fucking nationwide, probably in other parts of different countries and shit.
He said that he was talking. Look, they're doing numbers.
And that right,
they're doing numbers, 400 million.
And I'm telling you, bro,
100%.
And because
like,
you get like 30, 40 bands for 400 million.
I'm like this, right? Some cats. My thing is like, if it's like I said, I fuck with Sauce Walker, I fuck with Slim Thug, all of them, the whole lineup, right? But my thing is like, instead of criticizing how dudes got to go get loans and how they in the red and this, that, and the third, show them how they could take that and they can finesse that and make it work for them. You know what I'm saying? Give them something that they can use, because you would have cats that's looking like, damn, nigga, like this is all I got. This is all I could do.
Yeah,
is go get this. Is go get this advance. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm to the limit in the other shit, or I'm not even about the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm to the limit. If I catch another charge, I'm out of here.
Trying to get on just so you can get some bread.
So exactly. So it's like, show them how to take that money instead of knocking it all down. Show them how to take that money and finesse that to where it can work for them. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't teach what you don't know. Bro, all he knew was to get the dough the way he got the dough and use it to further the way that he furthered his shit. You know what I mean? This is his experience. This is his story about how the way he persevered through the game, bro. So no matter what your story is and how you got here, the end all be all is, nigga, you done got here and you done made it. So my thing is like, bruh, go ahead and stay 10 toes on what you believe in, no matter how you got there and how you obtained the funds to get there. You know what I mean? Just don't go. And don't just go getting loans and shit if you don't believe in something that this is like a hobby or a phase or something like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, don't get it twisted. Like we view it like that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is like, you got to break it down for the young niggas, because they're looking at everything. They're observing everything. They like, nigga, you ain't get all that off no fucking rap. You know what I'm saying? So who you talking to, man? Like, you know what I mean? So, you had to break it down in a way where they understand, like, listen, man, if I were to do it different, I wouldn't have took certain paths. So we have to try to deter them from trying to use that path to try to get on. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be 1,000 more niggas that's going to go to jail or get killed trying to chase that same dream the same exact way they see it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I disagree.
Because it's a lot of cats that's in prison and in the graveyard trying to trace that same dream the same type of way. Because rap was invented on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but in the day that we live in now, bro, you have access to the whole world, bro. You don't need no motherfucking record company. You don't need none of that, bro. If you stay 10 toes to your grind and you bring something different to the table, bro, you don't need to go sign your life away for like how they said, bro. They'll sign you, won't give you that money. If you don't recoup that money, you're trash. You're stuck on the shelf. You're going to buy yourself out this contract, or if you do get hot, get a little bit more money. They're going to give you a little bit more money, so you in debt for a little bit more time, and they just getting all the money off you for the next 10 years, bro. That's not G, bro.
Yeah.
The main goal is to own your own shit and take creative control of your shit, bro. You know, because like if I'm looking check to check, 100%.
It's funny because I feel both y'all arguments, like right, and it's like for mine, it's because I'm coming from me as an artist myself. Like it's like, or even just coming from the game for real. Like you get it's just too much, entirely too much talking. You know what I mean? Like that's my thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like you know, it's I guess it's part of it too. And if he's only 30 years old, that means like he grew up in this. This is, you know, you put your face out there and you kind of just talk too much, I guess. And this is coming from me. I'm vlogging and shit. I do vlogs and fucking and podcasts myself. So you know what I mean?
Because look, there's a lot of
cats. I see someone
talking
too much. I can tell like, oh, he shouldn't be saying that.
No,
you know what
I know, like, but look, there's a lot of cats that then sign like whack record deals and shit like that, and they was able to get themselves in a great position present day. You know what I'm saying? You got Mace, you know what I'm saying? He signed a messed up deal. Joe Buttons, you know what I'm saying? Because besides the money from the deal, they got the exposure, so people knew about it. So if they was able to take that exposure and capitalize off of it, you got yourself a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just bring.
It took though. It took you years.
That's what a real grind takes.
But we're in a different age though. Nigga, Joe Budden and Mason wasn't no internet, bro. It wasn't no internet. And these niggas is relevant 20 years later after they were rappers.
I mean, and for Joe
but their careers were short lived.
He was a YouTube innovator, bro.
They're relevant in a whole.
He was early on the YouTube, bro. The Joe Budden TV.
Yes,
transition.
Very early.
Huh?
Yeah, he was.
Joe Budden
was early on the
YouTube
too.
Yeah, no, but see, that's when
he started since Periscope.
Money out of no record. He wasn't getting no money.
Periscope for real, huh?
Bro. He knew he wasn't gonna get no money out of that shit. Mace left because he knew he was getting fucked pause 100%. So my thing with Sauce is you got to understand he came out 2013, 2014. That's the wave of this era, bro. And he is at the top. And then in part of that interview, asked him, well, let's talk about some of the rappers that came out during that time. And then they was like, well, don't say no names of the niggas that's not relevant because it's like taking a shot. 100%. And it was only a few of the niggas that he named is still around at the thing. And these niggas is not where he is. So it's the
Kodak.
Look, everybody you seen in the game that's successful, most of them cats that you see now that's getting money, they done had bullshit record deals. Cam got a whack record deal. Mace got a whack record deal. Yeah, and the list goes on. Shit, even what's his name? Damn, it's a few other rappers. I mean, there's a long list of rappers and artists that got whack record deals.
I mean, it's pretty much you could just say everyone that was on a major.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? But they was able to, but a lot of them was able to take that and put it in and use that exposure and create lanes for themselves. That's the type of grind that I look at. That's the type of grind I feel like the youth need to look at, because it's like we not relying on other shit. We trying to make this work because we not looking at no other option. We trying to make this work. So we got to be creative. We got to put our voices, let our voices be heard, or let our talent show so we can get that bag. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like the youth need to see.
I understand that, but we in 2024, bro, they got motherfuckers 5 years ago, 7 years ago, that was just social media personalities trying to make rappers, bro. They doing all this shit from the phone. The whole youth is doing this shit from the phone and running it up. Right. You don't need no motherfucking record label to invest in you, bro. You don't gotta go take no shitty ass deal and be in that deal for the next 5 years when you could just stay on your phone grinding for the next 5 years on your own shit and then keep it going. Like fucking Pat McAfee, bro. not on ESPN. He just
Yeah,
liked his shit to them,
yeah,
bro.
he multi-stream. It's crazy because he multi-streams.
Invested in himself because he was a football player. Whether he took his football money and invested it, that's a 9 to 5. I got a 9 to 5. Your story don't matter. The story to me is that you persevered and you stayed independent without having to go to these punk motherfuckers that want to treat you like a slave.
And then
I don't think there's nothing wrong with a deal. I think the terms of the deal is the issue. You know what I'm saying?
That's interest in you for you or
I 100% agree with what you just said though, Slim. Say that again.
Yeah. I don't think there's nothing wrong with a record deal. I think it's the terms
Exactly.
of the deal that matters. You know what I mean? Because if the terms are decent on both sides, I mean,
Yeah,
they're
because
gonna
you
get
could,
that.
like,
Look, you had what's his name?
if you're popping, right?
Mm.
If you're popping and like you're independently making money, then a major comes around and says, "Hey, we want to fuck with you." You could strike in the terms and be like, "I want all my masters," or nothing, or we have
I
no
understand
deal.
that.
You have more leverage.
And then,
but look though, you don't get there. You don't get there to that point where they offer you that without already being known. Your grind is already there. So why
100%?
Why take that? You know, you already there. You know, like how he says it at the end. Only reason why he with Ghazi, first he had another distribution and he owned it because independent is just like they say, just to get your shit to the masses. You know what I mean? That's all it is. I'm not
distribution.
I don't have no problem with
I mean,
that.
I'm signed
for 3, 4.
I'm signed with a digital publishing and digital distribution company. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that.
Gets me everywhere.
When you give your blood, sweat, and tears and all your work to these motherfuckers, and they're gonna give you a deal based on what you done.
Because what he's and I feel him because what he's talking about is like when you get yourself popping, you do them type of numbers, but them numbers ain't small. He's talking about 300-400 million streams a month type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you're getting some real dough when you're independent, because if you're not independent, it gets split up and sliced up all kind of different ways, and you get a little piece of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get like 12% type of shit. Like that's usually like the average. You know what I mean? And that's not any good. You know what I mean?
But when I look at it, the richest rappers in the game, I'm talking about the ones that were actual rappers, not CEOs. The richest rappers in the game done signed deals.
Yeah, 100%.
If you compare independent to
the
ones that signed,
the majors are going to put you in the major buildings too. They're going to put you in the stadium.
Exactly. Now you have these relationships.
And that's where they make their money.
It ain't no rich rappers.
They make their money from touring.
Rich rappers.
Cam is not a rich rapper.
Cam, he don't get his money from rap.
I mean, who they get? Who got their deal?
For his cut?
He made a lot of money off of rap.
Hell no.
Yeah.
So you mean so that deal that
he even made money off that Koch album. Hey, Cam made money. Cam
made bread off of rap.
He was a Dipset Rockefeller, bro. Bro, they all made millions during that era. Whether they were
millions of dollars off of rap. What are you talking about?
But that was 20 years ago now. Now they still make their money. And their main source of income is content, bro.
Yeah.
They don't come into the game like you said. They come into the game, whatever they got their street money off, but them record deals back in the day, bro, they don't become super millionaires, bro. They'll get a $1 million advance and then have to pay $400-500.
Now rappers are getting like 30 million. Rappers are getting like 30 million.
Elevate. You just don't come into the game 10 million up. You got to sell records and
Cam signed two.
And then what I mean, but hold on, let me finish. And then what I mean, there is no rich rappers, nigga. Hove, Dr. Dre, Diddy, 50, certain niggas like that, bro.
50's a rapper.
But 50 got shows, 50 got alcohol.
It would have never started without rap. He got his first $1 million from Eminem.
I understand that though, bro. But what I'm saying is I'm comparing it to strictly a rap deal. They got other endeavors that put them over the top. Rap
that came after the rap, though. The rap came first. The money from the rap came first. Then everything else came. The money, the exposure, all of that, the relationships, that all came from rap.
Bro, They had to sell the albums and recoup what the fucking record label gave
They
them.
did. Chief Keef
But hey,
recouped his money.
the majors, because when the majors put you on a major tour, you making like $10-20 million.
But what I'm saying, so okay,
look at Chief Keef.
Huh?
Look at Chief Keef. He signed with Interscope back then and recouped, and he's making money hand over fist now.
Oh,
yeah, off the
he
street.
started
doing shows around the world.
He started on the internet, bro. You
He
don't
still
need
started from rap though.
But that's
Interscope signed him.
Oh, okay. So look, but what I'm saying is he got himself popping. They had to come tap in with him. 100%. He probably one of them ones that don't got the slave deal, so-called slave deal, bro. It's certain motherfuckers.
I think they all get screwed in some kind of way in the deal.
Well, it's because when look at you can give them, there's publishing and there's royalties. There's you know what I mean. There's all kind of shit. It ain't just about the deal up front too. And a lot of times, like like the Chief Keefs of the world, they can go and tour and make money.
Here it is,
and stuff like that. But
yeah,
a lot of he might not own a lot of his masters. You know what I mean?
A lot of their income started from rap. Then they was able to take that money they made from rap and finesse it into different things. But the rap was the beginning thing that they started with. Signing the deal, starting up an independent, like you said, but then getting noticed, getting the deal put on the table to take them to a whole nother level, to give them the exposure around the world, the relationships with people that got bags. You know what I'm saying? Certain people won't even want to deal with you if you didn't have certain relationships.
Yeah, but that's back in the 90s and shit like that, bro. Nigga, the
Keith popped in 2012.
Huh?
Chief Keef popped in 2012.
Days, bro.
It was 2011.
He didn't meet people. He made himself hot. If you make yourself hot, they're coming to tap in with you because they heard of you. Why do that? You're already hot, especially on the internet when the internet is worldwide. 100%.
I remember I heard of Bobby Shmurda early
YouTube channel, and he ran up millions
Homie took that deal and never looked back, bro.
Yeah,
never looked back. And when they
see, it's funny because I agree with both sides, so I like being the little arbitrator.
He had an investor that came to him. If that investor
one of them Iranians or one of them Jews, I remember.
But I'm pretty sure that they looked at the fact that he recouped that money for Interscope before they put that bag behind him. They're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? He's still popping. He's still keeping this shit. I'm gonna put some money behind him.
Go, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
Butter's the perfect person, bro. All off the muscle. You don't gotta go to the people, bro.
Hey, you know what's funny too? It's like
all these rappers that done got rich, bro, then went through them people and got that deal, bro.
No, they Sauce Walker.
Didn't Trippie Redd
but Sauce Walker ain't on the level of some of these artists out here, bro. Let's be real. Sauce Walker is not on the level of a Uzi Vert.
But that look, the thing is though, he owns everything, bro. He's saying on his own everything he owns, and it ain't no telling he just said that him and Sauce Gardner was supposed to collab on a barbecue sauce, bro.
That's
all
cool.
off the muscle, bro. That's what I'm saying. He done had a independent grind over 10 years in the game and didn't need no help from no major people, bro. That's my point. And this
Sauce
is
Walker did deals with people.
Bro, he just said he only do distribution, bro.
Yeah, he did distribution. It's still a deal.
Everything is all off the muscle, bro.
I get that, but at the end of the day, Sauce Walker is not on the level of a Uzi Vert. He's not on the level of a Chief Keef. He's not on the level of a.
He getting there, bro. Them is facts.
He ain't the level of a Chief Keef.
That movement is getting pushed out, bro.
I get it.
He's like, how an artist from Houston that don't got no major shit, and he's past freshman Excel, whatever that shit was. He's completely past that age, bro, and still is relevant. All the people that came out when he came out, it ain't too many around, bro. And
I mean, well, you know what's crazy too is I like that you pointed that out too, because like it is kind of rare you see foods start to pop later past their 20s. But like at the same
Bro,
time,
they gave
it's
Lil
like
Wayne
he been
$100
grinding. He
million,
has been grinding for the
bro.
last 10 years. He been grinding for the last 10 years,
Wayne is,
and
but Wayne
he's
is
paid his due. He's paid his dues.
born
I
into
mean, shit, Griselda
regulation,
didn't
bro.
pop till they were like all in their mid-30s.
When
You know what I mean?
Duke had Wayne at 12, bro, 100%. I mean, he's the Kobe Bryant of rap, bro. He was born into the game, bro.
But
He's
he
almost
still
like
signed
he's like the
deals.
real Michael Jackson of
I
rap,
mean, but that's an anomaly, though, bro.
Baby was dealing with him business-wise since day one. But the thing is, like, yeah, even if you look at like Griselda and stuff like that. But like I said, sometimes it takes a deal to get your name out there, even if you on the grind. You know what I'm saying? That deal could take you to another level. You know what I mean? Now, what you do with that stardom is on you. You could finesse that and start a brand. Some rappers got paid, like the Travis Scott. He got a brand of sneakers that don't seem like it's going nowhere no time soon. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got the Rihannas with the Fenty and her doing her joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's all of what you make of the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that these independent rappers are on. There's way more rappers that sign deals that are on way higher level than the independent rappers. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being independent. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's a place for independence. Is either you is like, for me, if you like a cat like let's say for instance Boozy, right? Boozy done signed the record deal, whatever. It ain't really go. He got locked up in the midst of the whole situation, so it kind of messed his whole situation up. So it makes sense for Boozy to go independent right now to get all of his bucks, because he doesn't have the same level of stardom he had before he got locked up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he makes the appearances on Vlad too, because then like that literally helps him in that aspect as well. You know what I mean? Being that when he puts out music, it's independent, and like Vlad got a lot of eyes on him too. Like,
but see, that's the thing. Just because a rapper or an artist is known worldwide or known just here in the States, don't mean that they deal is sweet, bro. Why do we see a lot of these people later on selling their catalogs, bro? Giving up their full rights to everything they didn't put their blood, sweat, and tears to, is because they need some money right now, though, bro. 100%.
I don't think that's the case with Future.
Well,
and Justin Bieber and Irv Gotti. I don't think that's the case.
It's certain people that have done it, and they
what
need.
What did Irv Gotti sell his for? Like for
$300 million.
300. Oh,
hey, that means that somebody else that bought that, they see that they can go ahead and go and get that money.
Yeah,
and what Irv said he has a lot of other projects that he's gonna put that
he
money
wants to
into.
do the shit that he does on BET. I fully understand that, but he's a CEO. I'm talking about rappers. Just because a rapper has a certain level of fame, don't mean that he got a lot of money. This nigga,
and that's the thing too, because what did Future have a deal? Future was like
money that he got money in the bank to where he pulling up like he's with them other ass like type certain motherfuckers that got the clout, bro. He's pulling up just like them. And like I said, that's my main point, is just staying 10 toes on the ground and not having to once it get hot and they want to come and jump on the bandwagon.
Wasn't Future independent, right?
Huh?
Wasn't Future independent? Like a lot of that catalog that he sold. It's like it's all the earlier shit.
That was his earlier music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I remember Lil Wayne was saying, like, you know, they asked Lil Wayne in the interview. They asked Lil Wayne in the interview, they was like, what do you think is better, like independent or a deal? He was like, a deal. He was like, 20 million to talk, 5 million, 10 million to walk. Like, he was like, you can't get that type of money independently, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
they even
have to constantly spend money though too. Which goes back to, like, when you're spending that money, where's the company? It's that other money. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even with they asked Jadakiss one time, you know what I'm saying? What is better, a deal or independent? He said a deal, bro. He said, man, niggas convinced me with the independent shit, bro. He said a deal.
Nori on Dreams Champ saying 50-50. Okay, I get the major and I get all the money, but they do all the work. But on the other side, when I'm independent, I get all the money, but I got to do all the work.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is crazy.
Hey, 50-50, bro. 100%.
Remember T-Pain? Did you see T-Pain on Dream Champs? Because he was like, yeah, he's like back in the days on the major. You know, they handle everything. You know what I mean? All the promotion, all, you know what I mean? But then when he's dropping his album independent, he's like, back in the days they probably put like 100,000. They said they'll put like 100,000 in promotion. He's like, yeah, he's like, you know, I put like 5,000. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's just different.
Now you gotta know. Now you gotta know, Bogey. That 100,000 gonna reach a lot more people than just 5.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And this is T-Pain talking from a standpoint of like, okay, that's why he's glad to be on Drink Champs. Like he's literally saying, he's like, because at least this is gonna let people know I'm on. You know what I mean? I got an album dropping. You know what I mean?
Irv Gotti said it the best. Irv Gotti said, "Yo, when you sign your first deal, it's gonna be shitty." He said, "You get hot again, drop another hit. Once you finish out that, you drop another hit. You come back to them and you rip that fucking contract up in front of their face. You tell them it's time to renegotiate. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, your first deal is always gonna be shitty, most of the time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's kind of made to be that way because they're banking on you needing that bag. You know what I mean? And like, listen, like I said, we back in the days, we'll press up 1,000 CDs, and that's some bread right there because it was basically 1,000 for the thou wow. You know what I mean? So you could send them at 10 a piece or even 12 a piece, whatever it was when you dropped it under consignment at these little boutiques or like the sheep houses, whatever, and like them motherfuckers would move. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Not to mention if you're moving out the trunk. So there was ways of getting independent money, but and plus the alleged other money on top of that, and having studio businesses, doing everything simultaneously, still going to LA, spending money on these trips to try to have these sit downs, and you know what I mean, even just to get shot down or tell us, oh, this is what we need to do or what we should work on. About just even that was worth the cost for me just to get a little game. Even if they was turning us down or we didn't land a deal or they laughed at us when we were like, we just want a major distribution. You know what I mean? Like,
look at what Tino said, right? Tino said, it's like asking a car salesman, should I get a loan here at the dealership or the bank? What do you think the salesman is going to say? Of course he's going to say the dealership. Yeah, the dealership. But the thing is, though, everybody don't have good credit to go to the bank and get a loan. That's why they go to the dealership. You know what I'm saying? You have to have good credit in order to go to a bank and get a straight up loan from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cash.
And that's what that was gonna be my argument. Save up $3,500 and go buy a bucket. Don't go to the bank because it's gonna be predatory. If you don't got good credit, then they gonna hit you for a 24% finance rate, and you're gonna be paying on a $5,000 car $15,000.
But sometimes people feel like
he got on them real quick.
That's not cheap, bro.
Yeah, but some people feel like, yo, I don't got time to be up in the mechanic every minute when his car break down and got me getting to work late.
That's why
you got the crooked mechanic.
It's all about the condition of the car. You can buy a Toyota and it can leave you on the side of the road just like a Hyundai Sonata, bro. It's all about the condition of the car, bro.
It's a Toyota or a Honda, if it does matter about the condition, but that's
give me the Toyota.
That's because you do your homework. You just don't jump into anything. Whenever you spending your bread, you just don't do it frivolously. You're going to do your homework 100%. So don't go take $3,500, $5,000 to the lot, get that loan, and get a 27% finance rate on a $5,000 car. You're going to pay $15,000 in total in 5 years, bro. Everything is going to the principal for the first 3 years.
And most of the time, too, bro, like,
yeah, but who's to say because that person is able to get to work on time every time that they're not going to up their money and be able to make more by the time that deal is finished. They making more money doing what they doing because they have something consistent to get them around instead of you got a used car sucking all the money out of your pocket. Some people look at it like that too.
Your homework on your used cars, bro. That's all
because
it is.
I done bought reliable cars and still they didn't had their times, man, where they done left they on the side of the road. Hondas, and I'm talking about not the regular Hondas. I'm talking about SIs, GSRs, the ones that were built well. You know what I'm saying? And they were still getting issues because they're older cars.
My prior experiences with Toyotas, bro, is all oil changes and brakes. The only major issue I had on a Toyota is a 5-speed 4-cylinder. Only thing I had to do was a clutch fan, and I had that car for 12 years, bro.
Yeah, but that's your experience. Somebody might buy the same Toyota and get left on the side of the road.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
we got a Highlander, and then like a couple years later, like, oh, there's a recall on the Highlanders. Like, oh shit, but it was like we had just missed the year. Like it was like, okay, cool. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm
because them
saying?
motherfuckers,
Like,
they were just shutting down on the road and shit, the little chips in the motherfuckers.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's different now because everything's chip shit now. You know what I mean?
I used to be a grease monkey back in the days, and I'm telling you, I bought some hellified cars, and it didn't start getting better for me until I started spending some real money on cars. You know what I'm saying? That's when the car started getting the condition.
I got a 1996 Chevy S10. I paid $3,500 for it cash with the tech because I got it from a dealership. The motherfucker only had 65,000 miles when I got it. It only got 67,000 miles on it. 100%. I didn't have the truck for 3 years. 100%. It's when you do your homework and you know what you're looking for, bro. Like I just said about my 2004 Toyota Corolla. In 12 years, all I did was put a clutch fan on it because it's a stick on everything. If you do your homework, you don't gotta go and get yourself in debt, in my experience. And so from my experience,
I feel where you're coming from, but I've heard the other side of that argument though.
Facts, 100%. Let's wrap this shit up, y'all. Go ahead, talk to them, Slim. Let them know where they can find you at, big bro.
Yeah, Untitled coming out this weekend, man. I'm dropping an episode tomorrow, so y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'll get on YouTube.
Let's go.
Baby Slim 06 to Instagram. 100%.
Yes.
You know, once he get the whenever he gonna shoot us the shit, we gonna promote the shit, man. 100%.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We gonna get behind it. Pause.
Yeah, it's definitely dropping that this weekend.
No, 100%. Y'all, make sure you follow his Instagram because you'll be able to see it 100%. And the YouTube, all that shit will be up there. That way we can follow his subscribe to the YouTube channel 100%, bro.
Yes, sir.
Bogey, talk to the people, big bro.
Yeah, same thing. Check me out. Follow me on at Gen Wealth Net, all one word, Gen Wealth Net _. And you know what I'm saying, wherever you consume your music at, check me out. Bogard, Scott Free. You know what I'm saying? We dropped the EP called OMW. Dropped the album called Bruce Wayne. Got a bunch of singles that dropped the last couple months as well, and we got a group album dropping. Should be the 30th this month. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with it. Oh, yeah. And check us out on the Playmakers. You know what I'm saying? I think we're doing Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? On the Gen Wealth Net on YouTube. Yeah, I forgot to plug that. You feel me? With all the homies.
We got
we got the Wake Your Game Up Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Friday mornings. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, my mama. You know, a sponsor of the Wake Your Game Up. And
shout out to neonpeacockmerch.com. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can get some Heart to Star joints over there, man.
Right when I get right, man. I got
some Peacock collabs and shit.
On my mama, right when I get right, I got a few ideas on everything. Facts. But shit, man, that was the orange juice and the blunt for breakfast morning show. Hold on. We playing with this shit now, man. While I read the paper, finna hit the block. About to see some paper. Come on now, look. That's
you gotta put that on the intro.
Come on, no facts, bro. On everything. Facts. Hey, we see y'all next Saturday about the same time, man, and during the week, bro. 100%, man.
Yes, sir.
So y'all be safe out there. In a minute.
All right.
Y'all have a good weekend.
Yes, sir.
Mama.